what is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this fabulous Friday afternoon? Hopefully all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are back once again for some Dixper Friday. Alright, no worries, no worries. How you doing today, Frost? Hopefully doing well. How's everyone's day been going so far? We'll get you on in here as well, Baker. Sounds like a plan, friend. What challenges do I need to do? I need to still be chased for 90 seconds in a single match. Unfortunately, a lot harder than one might think. But I believe we are now just waiting on Tiff, and then we will get ourselves a going. I guess also, I did this yesterday because why the hell not? And I guess I'm gonna do it again because why the hell not? But I'm also gonna just, like, as we're queuing up, because these queues can take a while, just gonna play some Minesweeper on the side, because why the hell not? EAC issues? Alright, well in that case, we're gonna ready up. We're gonna queue up for now, and as you fix your EAC issues, we'll hopefully get you on in next match. Alright, so let's see. I'll do some I do not want audio from you, Minesweeper! What? Why you have audio? No, be gone. No audio from you. Let's see. There we go. Now you guys can see Minesweeper. You can do Minesweeper when we frickin' are in between matches, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? And it's one of those things that, like, I wish the queue times were ever so slightly shorter. It would make my life 1,000 times easier. Should be good there. Should be good here. Be good there. Have one there. Which means we're good here and here. Which means one there. We're good here. Hey, what's up, Liz? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I know I am. Let's see, should be good there. Places, oh places. One's there. Which means we're good here. Good there. Good there. Which means there's one here. We're good here. And here and here and here. Which means one's there. Which means we're good here. Here. And last but not least, I think there's one. Oh no! Oh no! For anyone who's ever played Minesweeper before, this is actually... Is this an impossible? Hold up. You're doing gens for once in your ears? Oh man, this game, what, Minesweeper? Minesweeper's a ton of fun. I love it. I used to play this all the time, but we are actually at a strange impasse. I'm trying to see here if I can actually figure out which one of these two is actually the one we're looking for. Because there should be two here, which there are. And then there should be two within this area, so it should be here. So it could be good. Okay, it took me a moment to go, wait 1 second, is it a 50-50? Thankfully it was not. We good, we good. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why. I have it enabled where you guys can see my mouse, and OBS is like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure. All right, though. Yeah, in between matches of Survivor, I'm probably gonna, like, do some Minesweeper or do some chess or something simple that we can do on stream without, like, taking away from the game itself. I want to figure out some other ideas as well. If you guys have ideas of things we can do on stream, I'm all ears. If I'm being chased at last gen, you have adrenaline. Good to know. I has it too. Is Jane a rando? Yes. You enjoy Word of Friends? We could do that. We could do Word of Friends. I don't know. The biggest thing is, like, I want to find something that we can do in between queues that doesn't detract from us waiting. Your game won't load up. That's a big old oof right there. I mean, I imagine that it provided you some instructions on what to do with EAC. Gartic Mobile? What's that? I have not heard about that before. The one with the pictures? That's it? Gartic? What is Gartic? We do your intro over and over? Oh yeah, you know, like I really need to practice my intro. Alrighty though. You know, there is that. That is my intro at this point. You are correct. Just pictures that people are drawing. Oh, all of us know your intro by heart? Yes. Apparently it's infected some people enough that, like, they now do, like, either my intro accidentally or they do my GG well played. You need to laugh? We'll have to figure out what to do with the laugh. I'll have to figure out something there. But we are on the wretched job. We need to get chased for a total of 90 seconds in a match, but we'll have to wait and see what that looks like. Why do I see a totem? Does someone have a map? Is that what that's about? It's a tricky boy. Is tricky boy on me? Nope, they're on the Kate. Oh, hi Kate. How are you? You don't want to go that way, friend. I'll protect you. So it's an M1 tricky. Interesting. An M1 tricky boy. Kate, why are you following me? Leave. Brand new parts did nothing? What do you mean brand new parts did nothing? Like, as in, they did no thing, or that you missed your skill checks? Oh, I didn't want her. Wait, where are you going? Kate. Alright. She's doing her own thing. Hi, Tricky. Well, you have commitment issues, but that's okay. Follow the... I said follow the Guild Spire. Not run away from the Guild Spire. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Yes. Follow the Guild Spire. What? Frost, was he chasing you? What happened there? I'm mildly confused. Well, you can't blame the Kate for doing things. Then she ran to you? I mean, that's not her problem. He just passed by me. I think he did. Let's vault that. This trickster has, like, major commitment issues. Follow me, tricky boy. Come on. Come on, follow the Guild Spire. And when that Kate will go get you. Where does he keep going? Follow me! Oh my god, this trickster. No. Stop that. Thank you. Goodbye. I'll see you later. Yo, what's up, Artemis? How you doing today? How has life been treating you? Hopefully a little bit better than this match has been treating us. Though, I'll be honest, the Trickster's been playing wicked abnormal. I don't know why we're struggling as much as we are. God dang it, again. I need to leave a little bit more space. It's cold? Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate you getting my food. In honor of Valentine's Day coming, I have a pickup line for you. Or am I a Pokemon? Because I got a pocket monster for you. God, that's horrible. Oh. Been playing DBD and it's been annoying. How so? I'm curious. How? Missed my skill checks. How's it been annoying? Okay, Frost, you're one to talk about missing skill checks. Let's be honest here, friend. Let's be honest. Sometimes missed skill checks happen. And also, apparently, like, DBD desync has been a real thing with skill checks lately. Don't know why. Found a new way of pleasure. If I want to meme giraffe and I use any means necessary, we can press killers with our arm strength. All the girls have been red rank tryhards. Well, keep in mind, red rank just demonstrates the amount of time spent during this month. It means nothing about skill level. Also, why have we not gone for the Kate in basement? Oh, I see. Someone was, and then Trickster intercepted. Mildly unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Are you 1-for-1 trading here? Kate, what are you doing? All right, I guess. You don't even have decisive. Why did you double back? Ah! All right. All right. That's a thing. That's a thing right there. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, I guess she had BT, so she's gonna take the BT hit, but like, she had no reason to in the moment. Oh no, they're on Frost. Oh, also, the frame rate drop's killing me inside. Can we not, please? Alright, okay, I'm coming. Don't miss your skill checks, will ya? I swear to God, she misses her skill check. Alright, I'm gonna jump off of this. In streams, I've been taking a break and have been busy. Hey, no reason to apologize. As I say all the time, take care of yourself first off and foremost. Heal yourself, Kate. It'll be faster for us to do this than it is to heal each other, especially as I need to go for the unhook. Alright, we should be good. He's lagging. I don't think he's lagging as much as, like, DBD is in a weird spot right now. And, like, I think it's a netcode issue, which is a strange part. Like, DBD hasn't had a lot of netcode issues. I feel like as of late, there have been some netcode issues. All right, follow me. No, 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 no. Don't throw the knives. You are M1 tricky boy. Did you have, like, a custom icon pack? You don't like this Trickster? Why is that? I think he's fine. A bit annoying, sure, but he's fine. Come on, Tricky. Keep on following the guilt spire. I mean, I'm just going to keep on looping this for as long as I can. I think I can do it one more time before I need to dip. Serpentine, serpentine! No! Not enough serpentine. Need a vent. Hide in the shack! Whoa. Oh, he has brutal strength! The man has brutal strength! Oh, there's a lurk. Thank you for the lurk, whoever that was. I will thank you specifically once we're done with Tricky Boy. Tricky Boy, stop it! Leave me alone! Freaking nature! Spine Shield Resilience value for the win! I tried. I tried. And Miller, thank you much for the lurk, friend. You got tunneled by 100 still and wanted to scream? Yeah, that's why playing with friends is definitely a good option. You know what you should look into, Art? Maybe reaching out to, I know Giraffe and Liz are on a lot. If you let people know in the Discord that you are playing some DBD, I'm sure they'd be down to join you. I'll get Ghosty to chase you. Fair, fair. Well, I have my adrenaline, so off a hook, I'll be healed. Exit gets over there and there. Good, good, good. Now, Kate, I would recommend you, of all people, not going for the unhook, as you are on the death hook. Hi. Sounds good, artist. We'll pick you up as Tiff, unfortunately, is having some EAC troubles. Yeah, BT? Well, in that case, come here for the unhook, friend. No, you shouldn't. Baker should. Baker should, because they are not on death hook. No way out? Well, Baker, no better time to get me off the hook, I suppose. Because Frost is on death hook. You are not. And I will be healed off of hook. He is camping, so this might be a 1-for-1 trade, though, is the only problem. That's mildly unfortunate. Alright, there's my adrenaline. I was not... Look, wait, is he gonna go for me? I think he doesn't like me. Guys, I don't know why, but I don't think the trickster likes me. I have no clue why, though. Do you guys have a clue why? Oh, never mind. He might be off me now. You're getting on, Tiff? Okay. Wasn't sure. Where is he? Tricky boy. Hi, friend. Why did you dead hard? I'm right behind you! Oh, that door's not open. That's a place we call death. Hey, you wanna heal me? You're getting gate. Good to hear. And made him run in circles. Of course, he doesn't like you. Fair, fair. Alright, looks like they're down. Which exit gate are you working on, Frost? The one by Shack or the one over here? The one over here. Noted. Noted. I just realized that there's Boon Exponential over here. First took him away, that's fair. I was confused why you dead-hearted Baker. I'm like, oh, I got the spotted block, we're good. And I'm like, oh, a dead hard. Well, that was a surprise. Alright, 20 seconds in a basement. I feel like we're gonna need some body blocks. That's a bold move, Frost, and I don't like it. Unless, yeah, I pressed it before I'd seen you. Fair, fair. Well, let's make sure not to open this. Wait, why is Kate also in there? Why is she injured? Kate, what are you doing? Where is she going? Okay, we're gonna try and save Kate. Baker's at the exit gate, that's fine. Kate, just keep on running. There you go, my girl. Open it up. I'm gonna dead hard for the distance. Cut the corner, and we're gone. There we go. But with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the trickster. A little after you get out of that game. Sounds good, Tiff. Sounds good. Well, we'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit. So yeah, it's Scourge Hook Pop Brutal. I was right about that. As well as the No Way Out. Fair enough, fair enough. Was a fun one. Did I finish my challenge? Hey, we did! I do want my food. I want at least, I think I ordered fries. I don't know if I ordered fries. I would have made that play if D-Pip is a thing, but it's not, so fair, fair. I guess let's grab, what do you want to grab? Commune 3 glyphs or deplete 5 toolboxes? Let's do, let's do this escape route. We're gonna go for the Glyph Seeker. Uphill both ways and subarctic wins for you. I appreciate it, Frankie. I appreciate it. Tiff. Tiff. I don't see Tiff online just yet. And then Toxic Blast Mine build this match. We can do that. Make sure that I have Artemis added, because I didn't do my friends list. Artemis. If you could do me a favor, remind me, are you on PC or on Xbox? You can't skip cutscene? That's odd. Alright, if we're doing the Toxic Blast Mine build, though, let's set that up, and meanwhile, might as well. And we're going with Blast Mine. We are going with Flashbang. We are going with Repressed Alliance. And last but not least, the Sprint Burst. PS5? Okay. Isn't there double BP for ranks this reset? Yes. Yes, there is. So, you'll be getting a plenty of blood points come Monday. Tuesday? Monday? Monday? No, Sunday! Sunday. Is it a nurse? Yes, they did disable nurse. We had people in COTF asking, why is nurse banned? Because, like, she has a game-breaking bug right now. We're like, no, she doesn't. Like, yes, she does. And then, literally, maybe 5 minutes later, they go, oh yeah, we're disabling nurse because of this bug. I'm like, you fools. All right, let's see if Tiff is in here. Still not seen a Tiff. I'm gonna give you like 60 seconds or a minute. Yes, Frankie. I don't know if you heard me last time. I think I ordered fries. If I did, yes to those, and then everything else can go in the fridge. No worries. They fixed a lot of bugs on her, to be fair. They did, and to be fair, those bugs were on her for like since day one. And then they introduced the no fatigue bug on grab cancels. And like, okay, we fixed that. And they went, oh, whoops. We fixed the no fatigue bug, but now we made it that where she grab cancels and now freezes in place for the rest of the match. I'm like, oh, thank you. Really helpful. All right. Any luck on loading up Tiff? We are getting close to that 60 seconds, otherwise we will end up moving on to the next match for this moment, and we can see if maybe it will work on the next match. Alright, we're gonna get Artemis in, and then Tiff, next match we'll bring you on in. Thank you. No. It's gonna take like 3 minutes. Why? So is it making you watch the entire cutscene? Is that why? Interesting. Hey, Frankie. You can't see I don't play much anymore? I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it is a healthy thing to take a break from games. Right? Baker, if you could ready up, my friend, be much appreciated. Yes, we would rotate you out, Frost, for Tiff. That is correct. That is how that would work. Makes you watch it, then kicks you out of the game. I would maybe look up online how to fix that. It sounds like your stuff is broke. Yes, I was actually just texting you to ask if you could bring me a plate and a napkin. Why don't we do comms? I mean, you guys can, I won't. The reason being is, at the end of the day, streaming is specifically something where it's a bit more centered around me as the streamer. And though I can respect that it would enhance your experience as you play with me, it would... Napkin? Thank you. I'm in Discord? Yeah, exactly. So, like, Baker's in there, if you guys want to do comms. And then I'll have just, you know, one-way comms, for lack of a better term. You guys can hear me, but I will not be able to hear you. No, thank you. Actually, this one's... put this one in the fridge. Thank you. I don't hear you. I basically have to mute you. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder, you're streaming again? Thinking about trying to connect my Oculus to Twitch? Yeah, that'd be huge. I would love to, maybe in the new space. So for those who don't know, come March 20, not March 25th, February 25th, Frankie and I are gonna be moving again. It should be like a one-day move, so it shouldn't be any interruption to like streaming, hopefully. And because of that, we are going to get a new space, and it might have enough space for a VR headset to do, but I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, yeah, with the EAC issues, I can understand why Tiff is getting off for now. I'm sorry, Tiff. There's always next week. Like I said, I'd look up online how to fix that issue, because it sounds like something really went wrong, more or less. You might need to try and reinstall the game. That might fix it, but obviously, depending on your download, upload speeds, it could take a bit of time. We are getting another dog this weekend. Hey, that's very exciting. Now I have my calm buddy of Baker. Hey, very nice. And we have our build, right? Yeah. We have the Toxic Blast Mine build. Man, I'm so hungry. I'm so glad I got fries. I imagine that comment was for Frost. Hey, good luck, have fun, Flaming. I appreciate you stopping by saying hi. Welcome, welcome to the Guilty Ones. Let me give you the welcome message in case you cannot hear me. A French pug. I'm trying to remember. Pug's the one... Yeah, it is pugs, right? With the respiratory issues. Just make sure if you do get a pug or are looking to get a pug, I'm pretty sure it's a bulldog. French and pugs, Frenchies and pugs both? Okay, that's what I thought. Make sure it's a mixed breed, like heavily mixed. Those breeds of dogs have such horrible... they have COVID? No, it's not that, but like they have such horrible health issues due to how flat-faced they are. Frost, I think I might know why. I think that you are continuing to misgender them. Whether purposely or otherwise, and I think they may have taken offense, which I can kind of understand. Just a little aside there. But yeah, French and bulldogs and pugs, horrible respiratory issues because of how flat their faces are. And because of that, they end up with a ton of health issues over time. So it's heavily recommended that if you're going to get one, A, adopt, don't shop. B, make sure that it is as mixed breed as possible. Do not buy from a breeder that's going to say that it's a purebred pug, bulldog, or French. You will regret it. Alright. Alright, Tiff, Frost, I am going to recommend if you guys are having a bit of a quarrel that you guys take it out of chat and do it in DMs. That would be my recommendation, please and thank you. Though I understand it can be nice to do it in a public space. Not the best of ideas. Wait, yeah, we're supposed to say Arm is still injured. Guess I'm in luck because dog is free. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I swear to God. You guys and missing skill checks. Tiff, Frost. Like I said, please refrain from having a quarrel in chat, otherwise you both will be timed out respectively. Please and thank you. Alright, Frost is down. But I think we have like one gen about to pop, and then this one's already halfway through. DVD's broken? How so? He's lagged so hard. Well, I hope you have a better day, Tiff. I'm sorry about EAC being an issue today. Alright. And then he ran away and was behind you? I mean, could check ping and see what the ping is at, but I don't know, so far hasn't seemed too bad. One gen out. I'm gonna try and make my way over there for Frost, but yeah. Looks like, oop, I was gonna say that's gonna be a no, but looks like they are gonna drop chase of me instead go for someone else. I wanna say that may have been Artemis. Never mind, I lied. Good hit, friend. And I'm wasting a ton of your time here. Ooh, interesting. Chase music cut out. I'm just gonna try and cut line of sight here so we can get these final knives in. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, he got it. Oh, that's painful. We got the second gen out, so that's good at least. Everyone's over here, though. We have one more person on that gen. We're not in a bad spot, all things considered. Looks like I'm not going to basement, which is good news. Okay, so this is going to be my final word on it. Do not continue to have any form of quarrel in chat. By that, meaning an argument. I understand you are frustrated at Frost right now, but if you do not continue, I will time you both out so you guys can solve your stuff on your own terms. Also, Frankie, it's fine. I trust Liz enough to be a mod in COTF. They can step in this case. It's okay. No, you're fine, Liz. You're right in what you said. At the same time, I will definitely take that stance. It's okay, Frankie. But you two need to hold your tongue, and I will tell people that they need to stop when necessary. Speaking of, before I do this, because I do already trust you with COTF. Alright, maybe I might get picked up. I'm not sure if he has Tinker, maybe, because it definitely seems like his Terrace randomly pops out. Either that's just wicked short, I don't know which. Alright, I got the pallets. That's good news, at least. No, I understand, and at the end of the day, I agree with you. Like, oh, don't see mod symbol, must not be mod, thus, you know, tell them to let us handle it. So I understand that thought process. Alright, we at least did that a little bit. Mod should trust their instincts. No, that's true. That is true. Frankie is in those situations where Frankie's a little bit out of the loop at times of like who's responsible for what or where and what capacity, and that's because of that can lead to some miscommunication. Though I will say, I will actually DM you, Liz, because of the fact that you are mod now over on COTF. I see green trickster and my brain is, yes, K-pop Joker. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. He is doing a reload. Artemis is doing a heal. And I think whoever's coming for my rescue right now is Baker. Frost is AFK. And I think it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. He can eat through my BT. He's gonna tunnel me out too. Shoot. Barely on that. Freaking barely. Okay, we're going to mend. Thankfully, if the kin. Ooh, no, don't do it, Tricky. Don't try and hunt me down. It's not allowed. Yes, exactly. Exactly. There's the unhook. Looks like Frost might be trading here in some capacity. I'm just gonna try and get away from the tricky boy so we can heal up. And then Artemis will probably need to do the next unhook. And the real question is, where is everyone so I can get a heal? That would be fan-freaking-tastic. There's a heal. Hi, friend. How are you? Thank you for the back rubs. Trying to think of what gens we have left. We have Baker, my friend. If corrective action needs to be taken, I'll start adding it to every build I have. Between you, Frost, and others, I swear. Alright, let's head over to this gen, start working on this. And we need just this and one more, then we're good to go. I'm trying to think of where the other gen is, though, is the problem. Alright, hi, friend. A map, you say? I do like maps. Alright, so Frost is up on hook, Artemis is on 0 hook, so the best case scenario here is that Artemis goes for the unhook and is able to, at the very least, trade. And I think that's what's happening. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. There we go. New plushie of Fennec Fox named Caramel Mochi. And he says, hi, guilty ones. Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. Ooh, I think there's a possibility that they might be trying to tunnel out the Frost. Ooh. I need you to take some knives from me, friend. He's still on me. I think there's a very real possibility that all of us are going to die. Trying to think of what my pathing needs to look like here. We have this pallet coming up. And I think we might be good. Ooh, no! Baker! Well, that's unfortunate. I need to find where everyone else is at and get healed, though. That's what I know for certain. Hi, friends. I see you doing a heal over here. Cat names are a general rule more insane than dog names because, as a general rule, people need to shout a dog's name in public. That is fair. Can you heal me, friend? Because I feel like he's going to be right here in a few moments. A little bit scared of that thought. Surprisingly, no, though. All right, we have 2 gens. One on the right, one on the left. I don't know where the third one is. Okay. This is all right by me. How do you want to continue to play this trickster? Oh, he broke this. Okay, we have a 3-gen back here. That's what's did happen. Yeah, we have 3 gens on this side of the map. We're in a bit of a pickle. Just a wee bit. Trying to think of where my outs are. Oh well, I wasn't expecting him to do that. Wow, that seemed like a bit of a poco sit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna try and run him to the other side of the map. No mind game there for you, friend. Oh no! I was so hopeful that we were going to be able to vault that before the last knife hit, and just no dice. Well, that will be that there for us. I guess it'll give me time to eat my french fries at least, but c'est la vie. That gen is 70%. I don't know if it still was 70% last time I was over there. Had a dog named Francisco, called him Cisco, sadly had to go to the farm. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's always disappointing. Also, we didn't find a single red glyph that match, did we? I'm trying to think. I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure like we were around that entire map and didn't see a glyph. Not even a sighting. I mean, the best thing to do here might be to let Frost die and then go for Hatch. I don't think we have many ways out of this scenario, to be honest with you. Oh, I know. Trust me, there ain't much to watch on Frost. Frost is dying. I knew that much. Oh no, he's gonna slug for the 4K. Yeah, this man's gonna slug for the 4K. That sucks. Well, unless Artemis is able to hide out or get at a medkit here, honestly, I think it's just over. Okay, good find. Now I just need to hope that he's not going down to the basement. Frost was doing good? Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, there's the full heal. Frost only has a minute left on the ground before they bleed out. I mean, I guess we could just hope for that to happen, but I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Good. I was about to say, if you looked in that locker, Trickster, I'd have been a little bit disappointed. I'd have been a little bit disappointed. Yeah, blueberry jam would go well with the cheesecake that my mom got us. That would be a good idea. All right, Frost has about another, what, 30 seconds until they bleed out? Yeah, it's 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes for bleed out? No, it's 2 minutes for EGC. I think it's 2 minutes for bleed out as well. The soup is pretty good. My mom got us some soup for Valentine's Day. Very good. Yeah. This is why I don't like slugging for the 4K. It's just a miserable experience for everyone involved. Oh my god, Artemis. Ah! Oh no! Wait, what? What? Am I? Okay. They weren't streaming for a game, but I'm never gonna call someone a stream sniper. What confused me there, though, was, didn't they go up the stairs? Is the game... I know Frost mentioned ping. Hold on. I know Frost mentioned ping. I mean, it's not that high, though. Huh. Hey, GG's, doggy. GG's, my friends. Yeah, I could have sworn that we saw them go up the stairs and all of a sudden they're behind Artemis. I don't know if that's desync or what. That was strange. He did go upstairs and appeared behind me. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Yeah, that's really odd. Because I definitely saw that too. Notice that she healed and was like she didn't have a medkit. I mean, that's definitely a thought. She did have a medkit though, by the way. She did have that, but probably didn't have one available fully. But no, what we were confused about was that we watched you open both lockers and then walk up the stairs on our screen. And then all of a sudden you're behind Artemis, like out of nowhere. That was really strange. We'll have to watch out for that. See if that becomes... I can imagine! I was like, excuse me, what? Play the ways, GG well played, my friend, GG well played. I walked up a bit, then walked back down. Yeah, see, we missed the walked back down part. Like, I'm actually tempted to clip that and, like, see it for myself. Hold up, yeah, I'm very curious on that. Hold up, let's see. That was very odd. So if we look at this, oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? I see what happened there. Artemis shifted the camera to follow your character model up, and as she was going up, I see you walk back down. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. Because Artemis went to follow you up, and then you see you go back down. Okay, okay. That makes a bit of sense now. Yep. Well, she's in the corner. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, no, literally, like, trick of the light because of how Artemis changed their camera angle. You might need to restart your game. I can't invite you, Frost. Oh, never mind. You're in here. You in here now. Do I want to change this build? Yeah, GG. The Kate and Nia wouldn't leave that gen alone. Never had such an intense match. It was a fun one. It was a fun one. Definitely was intense, that is for sure. What? I'll drop if you need a spot. No, you're good, Baker. You are a good friend. We currently have just you three queued up. Trying to think. What build do I want to use? I mean, we could go good old deli build. The biggest thing is right now, I need to find these red glyphs. I don't know how I didn't find this red glyph. I feel like I was everywhere, right? Gotta get to Jen's done somehow. This is true. This is true. I mean, overall, we were harassing Jen's pretty well. We could go for a body block build. Go with, like, the breakout metal man build. Yeah, so I was right. I didn't check at the end there, but I was curious about that Tinker because all of a sudden, like, you appeared when we were healing at some point. I know how to do a 3-gen. I thought we broke your 3-gen, but I guess 4-gen spawned on that side. I was like, okay, we popped a gen there. We started doing gens over here. Brand new parts doesn't work. How so? I'm curious. Do we have a brand new part? Hold on. No, we do not. Otherwise, I'd test it. Please try, it's broken. I don't have one, otherwise I would. Otherwise, I would. That was a fun, intense match, though it was. Would love to have you here as Party Guilty Ones if you aren't already, friend. As I said earlier in my intro, I am Mark, aka Guiltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. What outfits do I have for Felix? I can show you in just one moment once I get this build up and running. We're gonna go with the breakout middleman version. I don't like this version as much as I like my Sabo version, but it's still a fun one. You like it here? I'm happy to hear that, doggy. Outfits. So we have the Wanderer, Astral Roots, Mountain Scout, and Autumn Getaway. Those are the ones we have as of right now. By the way, doggy, if you are interested, we do have a ton of socials in addition to here, from YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and more. Of course, our community Discord as well. Get long hair, Felix? No, we'll not use that abomination. But which one would you choose, Artemis? I don't think I have them individually. I have it all through the link tree right now. The last outfit, so Autumn Getaway, sounds good. We can do that. Do I want a medkit? Doesn't hurt to have a medkit on this build, right? Let's do that. TikTok, we haven't uploaded there recently. The biggest thing is, like, if you guys find really funny moments, really awesome clips, clip it. And then I'll see if they're, like, worthwhile to upload to TikTok, YouTube, or make into a compilation later down the line. Kind of, you're not wrong. I think it's, as funny as it sounds, I think it's the Hawaiian shirt and the leather jacket combo. Board gameplay as well, yes. We sometimes do that as well. Sounds good, Frankie. Enjoy shoving calories into your face hole. I shall do the same with these French fries, which are very good. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, we have dedicated our streams to Extra Life for a while now, and then I also have COTF, which is our competitive Dead by Daylight League, which we just now partnered with a charity organization. We'll have a formal announcement regarding that in the upcoming few days, probably Sunday. Does increase the repair progress? Interesting. Thank you much for the frog. The hug. I meant to say the hug Frost Boy, but just went with frog instead. All right though. But yeah, we are live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. CST, sometimes on weekends, as we do have our competitive Dead by Daylight League on weekends. Though we're coming up to the end of the season, but I also have qualifiers now, which are going to be 12 to 4 every day. It's going to be kind of nutty. But we are on Z-Game. You thought I was going to get steamrolled as Trickster because I don't play much? No, you did well. I felt like you and I went for some pretty good chases, though. Huntress? Huntress. Let's keep an ear out. I've been on this map 3 times today. I mean, I guess it's a bit heavily weighted today in that case. I wouldn't recommend cleanse that until someone's injured, just in case it is a haunted ground. Thankfully, it's not a haunted ground. No idea what that was, actually. No idea. Yeah, I tried to just extend the chase. Blood Favor. Maybe Blood Favor on dying. Ah! Ooh, good Dead Heart. I'll act as your shield. Alright, now you're on your own, friend. Have fun! I do need to find a totem to boon, don't I? Wouldn't be a half bad idea. At least we got the 1 middle man stack. Extended chase a little bit. Frost is continuing. We'll get the heal off. And be good to go. What are you guys doing here? Oh, that's the wrong way, friend. Oh, that didn't count for a body block. I need to find a boon totem because it's about to give me a med kit. Sometimes a totem spawns over here. Maybe. No. And Frost is down, and I'm not close enough for the body block and or the breakout. Mind Gaming Huntress, just break it? Yeah, she does not like the break pallets, it would seem. That does seem to be a thing. Do we have a totem here? We do not. Unfortunate. Where else are a totem spawn? There's a totem spawn. She got a lucky hatchet. She's so good. Hey, sometimes all I need is a lucky hit. She's patrolling, you say? Okay, okay. We'll see what we can do to help you out. There we got the boon. And she doesn't really have much reason to be there now that that gen has been completed. So we do have that to go back to. A glyph. Alright, looks like Baker has taken it. Frost is over there. Where is Baker? The question of the day always is, upstairs or downstairs? I never know. Oh, over here? Downstairs, I think. Yeah, downstairs. Is there a hook right there? No, thankfully. Unfortunate. You got rid of my boon! Rude Huntress is rude. Well, alright. It is what it is. I think they might be going for me. Yeah, they are. So we're going around this corner. Let's drop this pallet. I think not, friend. I am not gonna fall for that one. No, thank and you. We have drop down coming up. No. No, thank you. Down we go. And trying to think here. She'll be down here momentarily. I think we can... Okay, she did drop down with me. She's a 110, so we can take our time here and go for the revault, I think. Okay, she's gonna leave me. That's a smart move. That is the smart move right there. Boom. Dang it! No totem. Alright, I guess I'll sit on this gen for the time being. And we can attempt to find... Uh-oh. I was about to say, she's a bit closer than I like, but... Yeah, she's a bit closer than I'd like, for sure. A bit concerned about that, not gonna lie. We are one hit away from getting our Metal Man, which is pretty good. I'll say that, but I need some healing. Baker is down. We need to make sure Baker does not get in chase going forward. If they do, we do take some body blocks and take the aggro. Hey, if anyone could come to meat shoot, maybe, that would be appreciated for the healing. Oh, I see a frost. I do done see a frost. Pallet, very unlikely. Gotcha. Alright, so... we should be healed by the time that Baker is even close to dying on hook. We can then drop down and go for it. That's an oof right there. Frost, you can continue on the gen. We're gonna drop down. And we have 30 seconds left on Baker. If they pressure the unhook, we'll have to 1-for-1 exchange. But it looks like we're good. Baker, what'd I say about missing skill checks, bud? Don't be doing that. I'll be your body blocker. Drop that prematurely. Is that brutal strength, maybe? I didn't feel it might be. Alright, I have Metal of Man now. Aha! No, you don't. No, you don't. I think not, friendo. mildly unfortunate positioning. Ah! Yeah. Unfortunately, if I found a pallet there, I'm kind of in a dead zone. Just a tiny one. At least we got everyone off of hook, and everyone's reset now. We're in a good spot, all things considered. Alright, that is an optimist over there. I also see a baker peeking their head out. Ooh! Thank you for the BT hit, friend. At least it kept a health state on Artemis for a little bit longer. My biggest thing is I haven't found a freaking totem in God knows how long. I've had no luck with any boons. It'd make my life 1,000 times easier. Hey, that's a baker I see. I'd have to try and track them down where they're at. Alright, Frost is probably going to be after one that goes for the unhooking in. Where is Totem? Totem? Is there Totem up here? No. You know where there is actually one Totem? The only one we found so far. Let's bless this and then Shrine heal up. Ratchets, like, hit me no matter what. The biggest thing to remember about Huntress Hatchers is that they're going to be able to hit your hitbox while you're running from behind you. I'm really hopeful that Frost is on the unhook. Gen's 3 close. I need you to go for the unhook, friend. Alright, you got the unhook on Art. That's good. I need to just make distance while still injured. Oh, hello. That's not what I was expecting. I will be streaming to PTB tomorrow. Yeah, not tomorrow, sorry. On Tuesday, yes. Yes, I will. That is on my things to do. And I'm surprised we are going to be getting a Survivor, which I'm very excited about. I was expecting just the killer. Yeah, Pearl Medkit, duly noted. Where are gens at? Are they all, like, top middle? Is that what's going on here? I don't think that's the case. They're at least... No, they're not all top middle. Gen, your gate is close. Which gate? There are two. We're talking about this one. Not really? There might be one, like, over here? Oh, oh, oh. I hear one. I hear one. Hey, right there. Hello, friend. Oh, you have this. By the time I get to this exit gate, that's going to be open and ready. So I'm excited DBD isn't scary anymore. You know what is scary? Good old No Way Out with 60 seconds of time to spare. Uh-oh. Frost took a hit. Wow, that went like right through me. Good stuff. I tried there, Frost, my friend, to keep you up, but did not work out too well. Alright, we'll heal up. Heal faster, Felix! Lots of charge left in the medkit. Duly noted. Oh. We need to get one of these exit gates up. I'm hoping that Artemis is on it. She's trying to claim you. I can do a 1-for-1 exchange. That's not looking good. That's fine. Frost, you need to get out of here, bud. You don't have BT! Frost! My boy! I hope you have a DS, because otherwise, thank God you have a DS. Oh. Alright. I didn't see that you said that in chat. I was focused on trying to get you off the hook. You can heal. And then, I imagine the exit gate on the other side is 99. It's gonna be a bit of a push. Yeah, I think she's gonna rinse repeat what she did before. I don't know if Artemis has, you have BT Frost? All the power to you, friend. You have 30 seconds. And, it's probably gonna be a 1-for-1 trade unless you dead hard. If you dead hard at the right time, you might be able to give me the BT hit. That's rough. I don't know if there's much we can do right now. Frost is down. Are they gonna slug for the 4K? Artemis is up. Artemis is down. If they pick up Artemis, Frost, you need to recover, friend. You need to recover, not crawl. Recover, not crawl. Always remember, recover, not crawl. Yeah, you're dead. See ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yeah, general rule of thumb of DBD, recover, not crawl. Them the rule of thumbs. You did sacrifice yourself. I appreciate the play, Artemis. I appreciate the play. Well, it is what it is. That no way out was freaking dangerous. Don't question the master. The master of death? Not in the way that one wants to be, but in the opposite way in which you die a lot? But GG, well played to the survivors and the huntress. I almost left. Honestly, I wouldn't have blamed you. I wouldn't have blamed you guys for taking the 2-man out, to be honest. Would not have blamed you in the slightest. All right, let's have some more of our fries. Also, Baker, did it kick you out by chance, bud? I do not see you in here. Let's see. I do not see the Baker. There's the Baker. Welcome back, doggy. How's the match with the Claudes? Hopefully it went well. And then I need to use Object Alert Dark Sense Guardian. This is the Scratch Mirror Survivor build. I'm curious. I is curious. So we are going to do Alert. I think they're saying that they might be, like, on their phone. Not in, like, not they're on their phone, but, like, on their phone, using their phone. Dark Sense, Guardian, Object. Guardian, and the Object of Obsession. So we can see the killer whenever they break a pallet, or do a interaction whenever it generates completed, when I unhook a survivor, and then all the time in between. Not the object when I use DS. Yeah, it could mean that either I'm the obsession or you're the obsession. Both our chances are heightened. Yeah, I killed the team. They are also trying to force DS too. Gotcha. Yeah, it's the biggest thing I always preach. Don't make your decisive strike attempts too obvious. If you do, you're going to come to regret it. As in many cases, sometimes just waiting out the BT is the way to go. These fries are so good. I've only had like one thing to eat today. To be fair, it was some really good soup my mom sent. But other than that, this is like my only other thing I've eaten. So I'm very happy about that, to say the least. So I also have a pulled pork sandwich and some wings in the fridge waiting for me after stream. I'm gonna make you want some fries? I mean, that's not a bad thing. Fries are good. Fries are good. But I will say, I'm a little bit disappointed. So these are supposed to be Parmesan fries. It looks like all they really did was like grate some Parmesan over hot fries. Like, that's not really a great version of Parmesan fries, if I'm gonna be honest. When you say chips, are you talking about like crispy, like crisps chips, like Lay's potato chips? Are you talking about crisp in the sense of crisps, which is another word used for fries? Okay. That's why I wanted a clarification before I debated that topic. Yeah, see, thick-cut fries are a thing. There are different versions of fries. There's a thick-cut fries, which are basically UK chips. What we just call everything that is potato and fried in this fashion a fry. But they're not. We just call, like, everything a fry. If it's a potato, as long as it's not thinly sliced, then we just call it a fry. Because at a certain point, a fry becomes a chip. Americans think they know best? No, it's just like, can you tell me what is the difference? I'm curious. What is the difference between a thick cut fry and a chip? Is it the batter? Is it the potato? The way it's cut? I like me some McDonald's fries. I haven't had like McDonald's fries in a hot minute. I'll say they're usually some of my favorite fries. Like, if I'm in a spot, chips have substance, fries are thin and go hard. Well, so that's what I'm saying. What you call a chip is what we call a thick-cut fry. That are not thin. That they are, you know, thick, right? With two C's. The thick-cut fries are thick. So, I've had fish and chips from, like, a traditional English pub. And I've had thick-cut fries. They're the same. They are the same. Now, some places call their fries thick-cut fries, and they're not thick-cut fries. That is true. It really does come down to the establishment. Some places are thick-cut fries / chips, and some places claim they're thick-cut fries, and they're just fries. And then there's, like, really thin fries, which are just... I personally do love myself really thinly cut fries that are basically just, like, Crispies. Are thin. So yes, this here is a fry. This is a fry. But thick cut fries are crisps, are chips. They're the same. Yeah, they're both good either ways. They're fried potato. You can't go wrong with fried potato, let's be honest here. Do I like myself a fried potato? Yes. Do you like yourself a fried potato? Also yes. Huntress again? Really? Oh, hey, that's right. I have objects. I wonder if this is the same one from before. I just wonder. What? So the reason why we end up with the same map is that certain maps are more heavily weighted than others day to day. I don't know why they do that, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. been getting the swamp map so much lately. Like I said, it literally depends on, like, the day on what maps are more heavily weighted than others. Like, today, obviously, the game is more heavily weighted than some others. Why that is, I don't know. I don't know why they just don't have every map at the same equal chance every day. I feel like there's no reason why they shouldn't, but maybe they have a reason behind it. Well, Baker just took a hit. Artemis, I think you might need to go for the unhooks. Iron Grasp Agi, she's pretty good, not just hatchets, as much in mind games. Fair enough. Oh, why did we do that? I feel like that was a poorly planned idea, but okay. Okay, so there's Frost off the hook. That's good news, at least. Everyone's injured now. I'm gonna finish this gen and then go for Baker thereafter. I think Frost is gonna try and force the decisive, is what's happening here. Do you mean as far as balance? No. So when a map is weighted, it's basically saying that, like, this map has a higher chance of appearing than another, is more or less what's being stated there. Doesn't need to be a one-for-one trade, but might end up being. We're gonna try and pick you up. Yeah, she's down with Artemis, so we're fine. You can use your decisive strike next time. Don't sit here and pretend like you can't save it for next time, Frost. Besides, I just used up a full medkit on you. Alright, let's do this. Never heard that term before? Yeah. Alright. Let's go down. Let's go for you. And yeah, that was a bit of a strange down. I think it's because of the mid-vault. Mid-vaults are wonky like that. Alright, we can see the Huntress from afar. Good stuff. Let's get that healed. There's Alert. Literally seeing the Huntress all the time. Then Object of Obsession about to hit. Yo, what's up, Arctic? How you doing today? Hopefully doing well. Guess it paid for those unhooks, apparently. Apparently. Alright, this gen's done. Is this the one I finished? Yeah, it is. This is the one I finished. Where is she? Is she behind me? Yes, she is. I think not, Huntress, my girl. Yeah, you're all too eager. Woo! Okay. All right, Huntress. Didn't like that. She's very eager on the hatchets, though, for sure. You drop this time. Woo! Please don't have infantry belt, Huntress, me girl. Huntress, let's not play this game. You have infantry belt. Alright, she's going around that way. Oh, this is not a good loop for me. She has one more hatchet, I know that much. Ooh! Huntress, leave me alone! She's not leaving me alone, guys. I don't think she gets the idea. She's very much not leaving me alone. Hi, friends. How you doing? Good? I didn't think she's actually gonna make that. I'll be honest. You need to leave! Oh my word. That was still very dicey. That was very dicey indeed. Yeah, so definitely Agi Iron. Yeah, that was through the rails. Not a lot of people can hit those. So I was definitely impressed. I was impressed. I'll be honest. All right. Well, you're getting healed. That's good news. You see another gen pop off, and this gen's not that far away, so we're in a good spot. They're reloading, though. I do think she's a sniper. She's definitely, she has some good aim. I will say she's a bit predictable. She believes that every time you go for a pallet, you're going to throw it, hence why she immediately readies when you get to the pallet. It's a bad habit that a lot of huntresses get into. I think you're gonna have to, no, yeah. I was gonna say 1-for-1 trade so I don't regress, but I don't think it's gonna happen now. Artemis could 1-for-1 trade here. I don't think Artemis is going to, mind you. Baker, no! Don't do it. I want to, 1-for-1 trade's different than just dying. Ooh, she might have Oak Half Babushka. She might have the Oak Half Babushka. Go up. Thank you. What you dropped out? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Could have gone better, but also could have been equally worse. Let's be honest here. Okay, now it's gotten a whole lot worse. No, I don't think it's that it wasn't letting you unhook. I think it was specifically that, like, she was able to force that situation. Alright, doing some guitar solos here. Let you heal up. And then we need to just, like, reset. What's the Oak Half thing? Oak Haft. Oak Haft is actually a really good add-on for Huntress. I'm surprised she didn't see me. Basically allows you to ready up your hatchet faster. And then, or after you throw. So you're able to basically, Oak Haft Babushka is some of the best add-ons that you can run on Huntress. Basically allows you to run what's called Machine Gun Huntress. Don't miss skill checks. Alright, is she gonna drop down? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like she's on Frost. And wanna go? Do you have the new beta feature on that you can't interact with things? You run now. You run now. I was not expecting Frost to jump back down here. I'll be honest with you. Where did you go? Are we going? I think we. I see. What's the plan? We're gonna just try and pop the gen so we can get out. I see what we're doing. Oh, that thing's dead. Come here and no, heal me. Heal me. Okay. That's unfortunate. You don't? Okay, because I know when I had that, where it's like, run to disable whatever, it ended up with some really strange interactions. Alright, let's try and do this. And not get sniped by the Huntress, that would be fantastic. Ooh, there she is, right downstairs. Now, that tells me that I think the best thing to do is to split up on gens. Right? We don't want to both be on that same gen. I think there's one downstairs, hence why she checked it. You saw that with the object. There should be one, like, down here. I was about to pop off, though. I have no idea where she is. Oh, up there, okay. Ooh, frame drop! Always gotta be dropping the frames. There's one over here. Where is this? Oh, so where is this gen? Oh, there, nope. Yeah, why are the frames so choppy nowadays? Holy hell. Alright. We finished that one. No, we didn't. Oh no, Frost! Don't do it! Don't go down! Not allowed to. I need you to have the hunters chase you for another like 80 seconds. Now, I might not be the greatest mathematician in the world, but I don't think that was 80 seconds. I just want to point that out there. I don't think that was 80 seconds. Oh, you took the game by mistake? Oh, she saw me here. Is more than enough time? Sure, keep telling yourself that. There's alert. We're good. So I don't think she should know where I am. Oh, she knows where I am now. Shoot. Hi, friend. Yeah, it's a bad loop for me if I presume her having like 5 hatchets. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. I don't know if you can hear all too well from that distance. Yes, it's 20 meters, but I don't know. Oh, she had Mad Grit build this entire time. Look at that. So she was Agi Mad Grit Iron. Yeah, there wasn't much I could do there. Like, I thought based on the way she was going, she was probably going to. They are, but not that loud. Not through the floor loud. It was Iron Grasp Agi Mad. That endgame was sad, just a little bit. Yeah, that gen, she must have popped 2, I want to say, because that gen freaking got rocked. But I did get my glyph. That's good news, at least. But GG, well played to the survivors and the huntress. Save the best for last? Ah! So no pop. Really? That's odd. Didn't work very well. I mean, hey, I think that it's definitely not the best build in the world, but it is what it is. Let's see, are they live? Perfect. We'll get that regressing. We need to get some nope, they are not live. They have TTD name, but they don't exactly stream. So I guess it's going to shout me out instead. I knew no pop. Why I say that was for last? I don't know. That's a good question. You do. Hello, Fingman. That is a good question. Look at her. She's hiding. That's cute. That's real cute, Fing. You are. Hey, GG's, my friend. GG's. Right, I appreciate stopping by saying hi. I am Mark, aka Guiltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach codes to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. All right. Well, let us ready on up, shall we? We can do one more glyph for this challenge. And what build do I want to use now? We could go back to the body block build. That's a thought. That is a thought. We could do deli build, of course. No, let's do deli build. Why not? Hey, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. Cannot complain. It was unfortunate in the end game, but it was a fun one nonetheless. Let's grab a U. Thank you for the fun game. Hey, anytime. And like I said, thank you much for stopping by saying hi. Would love to have you here as party Guilty ones. Let's go to, I think we're working on Jane. Yeah, we were. Working on the Jane girl. Let's grab some poised. Let's grab the stuff and things. Gonna pick your build. It's my I want to have fun build. If you have the channel points to pick it, then sure. Otherwise, you can suggest it in chat, and maybe I might use it. If you make it a suggestion. You love that Jane fit? Yeah, no, I do like this Jane outfit. This Jane outfit's pretty nice. What I'm gonna do here. Let's do this. Head on, quick and quiet, flash mine, and vigil. So here's a question for you. Why that build? I'm curious. Because I have a version of that I think is that much better. It is the toxic flashbang build. And is one of my personal favorites for sure. Definitely one of my personal favorites. Let's have you go up. Let's do that. All right, and we'll do one more level. We're about to P3 Jane once again. Grab you. Grab you. Oop, grab you first. Almost messed it up. Well, I got DS unlocked for my gate again. Hey, congratulations. Definitely always a good perk to have. Yeah, personally, I like this build. If you're doing flashbang and head-on, or talking about, I like to get flash mine ready. I mess up skill check, then jump nearby locker. Also, here's my personal favorite. I'm gonna show you two builds. Here's my personal favorite. So, if we're doing blast mine, here's what I love to do. I love this build, and here's the reason why. So this is the toxic blast mine build. The reason being is you are able, as the killer approaches your gen, you hit it with blast mine, you sprint away with sprint burst. The killer goes, well, I don't want to chase that, so I'm going to kick this gen. As they kick the gen, you rush on back over to it, you then hit it with a repressed alliance from underneath their nose as they're blind. And all the while, if you have a flashbang in hand, you drop it under their feet and they get blind once again, and you make yourself some nice distance to the next tile. It's a nice little 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. We've done it on a few occasions, so we'll bring this version. There's also the toxic flashbang build, which I also love to use. That's also one of my favorites. But I'll run this one. I'll run this one because I like this one a whole lot better than head-on. Headbang? Headbang build? No, toxic flashbang. Well, I guess you could also call it headbang. But yeah, no, my toxic flashbang build instead is head-on flashbang. Yes, head-on flashbang. The toxic flashbang build I like to run is head-on, dance with me, flashbang, decisive. The holy grail of that build is to have 2 flashbangs ready, to jump into a locker with DS, you hit them DS head-on, DS is activated, you hit them with the head-on, you flashbang them, jump into the locker again, and then pull you out of the locker, you hit them with DS, you drop another flashbang, get that, the all Valia. You miss DS too much? DS can be tricky sometimes. Alright. I think that's all the fries I'm going to have. I think I'm going to get sick on fries if I don't. So I'm going to ask Frankie if he can put them in the fridge for me. Alright. Worst comes worst, I'll put it in the fridge after this match. I'm great with head-on, though. Head-on's a fun one. Head-on's a fun one. Well, let's see if we can get the toxic flashbang, flash mine build, or blast mine build to work. Is that Badham? Are we going to Badham? Why Badham of all places? Who brought that? We actually have a nice clip of the flashbang build. Let's see if we can grab it. Hold on, while we're loading in. Let us see. Which one am I looking for? Clips, and let's see. I've been expecting you. Surprise. Toss an item to your killer. Hello. Oh hey. Good old. There it is. There it is. There it is right here. Grab that clip and put it right there. This is the perfect example of what I've done with this build. I love that clip so much. It's so good. That Nemesis on the hand, probably not all too happy. Let's be clear. He was not a happy camper. But yeah, like, if you're able to, like, flawlessly execute it, it is brilliant. That's a great clip. I think, Liz, weren't you the one with me on that one? I think it was you and I, the last 2 in the match. We're just trying to crank out that gen. Nemesis was not having any of it. Watching it sounds good. Sounds good. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was you and I. Actually, I can see right now. Yes, it was you and I. That was right. There's the blast mine going off. Perfect. Repressed Alliance, flashbang, and we're gone. It's a bad ham preschool. Alright, where do we think a generator is? Also, I'm on that, and not this. There we go, much better. Ah, generator. A doctor, methinks. I'm gonna sprint burst away. Looks like they're on frost already. Not to mention I don't exactly want to be on a gen with other people right away, as I won't be able to get my build working. Let's jump on this one then. And keep an eye out for the doctor. The shocking doc. Apparently some of you have not eaten your apple a day to keep the doctor away. I couldn't pull that off. You can't handle the build. It's not that bad, honestly. It's not that bad. He loses distance shock too much? He uses distance shock too much. Gotcha. He left you? Really? That's shocking that he would leave you right now. Alright. Our sprint is just about up. We're gonna hit this. We're going to hit our sprint. So that way, by the time we finish the gen, our sprint should be up and 99. We have repressed up. There's... who is that over there? Oh, someone. Alright, we have the blast mine ready now. We have our flashbang ready, but we don't have a locker nearby to jump for it. Maybe we'll do so later. And looks like Artemis is down, but we'll get this first gen out from underneath them, so a good start for us. Unless, that frost is, thankfully, not nearby. I was a bit concerned about that they're gonna get a bit of a snowball play. Alright, let's go House of Pain. Let's go House of Pain real quick. We can grab our flashbang. You are on gen. Oh, good stuff. Generators are good things to be on. Hello, Trickster Knives. Our first flashbang. And start on this gen. Now, no sign of the doctor yet. I'm hoping to get this to go off flawlessly at least one time this match. We'll try and force it at some point. No one's going for Artemis yet. I'm pretty far away. They finished that gen. Oh. He's going? Okay, Baker's going. Good. Good. I was a little bit concerned there. Let's just hope they don't get intercepted. Otherwise, they're going to have to do a 1-for-1 trade, methinks. So let's pop our sprint burst. So it should be ready for when we finish the gen. Alright, Frost and Chase. This is fine. So far, only one hook and 2 gens out. We're in a great spot. Alright. Not too much longer now. And are we gonna have... Man, I need to pop my sprint burst a little bit after than what I'm currently. It's like ever so slightly off on its timing. That's okay. Now the paint is done. Where'd Doctor go? I don't know where Doctor go. He hates you? I think he's just gonna hate us in general because let's be honest, we're about done already. He needs to, like, protect some generators. He's left you, like, twice. I mean, Bad Ham's a rough map. The survivors know how to play it well, to be fair. But maybe whoever he's in chase with can bring him over to Shack so we can try and go for the Blast Mine play. I'm just looping. Is that toxic? No, it's not. Alright. Well, hello, friend. How are you? We have 2 flashbangs ready and prepped. Just going to pop my sprint first so that we can have it on cooldown. Looks like they're back on the frost. Yeah, looks like we're not gonna be... I was gonna say not gonna be able to showcase this build, but Arma's trying to help out, missing those skill checks. Frost is down, all the way out across the map. If we pause this, I think Frost is using adrenaline. Oof. No adrenaline for Frost. At least they'll have it for at the end of the map, or after they get unhooked. Head on, blast mine, flashbang. All right, we can do that. Yeah, adrenaline, decisive, dead hard. Good stuff. No way out. Now, why do I have a sneaking suspicion that this doctor has a NOED? I don't know why, but I do have that suspicion. All right, after we 99 this, ooh. Did he? Ooh, I'm a bit concerned about that. Did he just open that exit gate? Because I now fear for, yeah. I now fear for a few things. Shoot. So I was right about the NOED. I'm also concerned with the possibility of a Blood Warden. So we need to find NOED. Otherwise we can't get Frost, right? There's nothing we can do. I found my glyph at least. All right, no bones there. Well, now that's just unfortunate. I was suggesting that we find NOED, but looks like you found the doctor instead. Unless it's nearby art. Check that spot, not there. I'm across the map, friend. I ain't freaking finding. I'm not getting over to you in anytime soon. Not to mention, I think he has. Oh wow, that unbreakable's clutch. That was a clutch unbreakable. Now we just need to fear the Blood Warden. The new Felix Rift skin? Probably. Alright, does he have Blood Warden? 'Tis the question. No Blood Warden, but I think Frost will go down here. They do have Decisive, which is the good news. Alright, let's force the pickup. There we go. This way we don't waste as much time for Frost at that Decisive. Alright, so Frost at Decisive. Perfect. Man, that freaking Unbreakable from Artemis could not have been any more clutch. Holy hell. But GG, well played to the survivors and the doctor. That's your cue to leave? Fair enough. Fair enough. That was perfect, Artemis. Perfect usage of that. It was Devour. Oh! See, no, it wasn't Devour. There's Haunted Ground, Undying, and NOED. No Devour. That's not Devour, that's NOED. See? No one escapes death. NOED. But let's give them a shout out as they are another TTV and Mr. Uncle Man. Congrats on the 15. Next time you'll get to 20 plus. And let's see if they are live. They are not live, however, but I did give them a shout out. They do have that clip right there. Even though it says my name and my link, it's not, I promise. I don't know why Mix It Up likes to do things that they're doing.
I'm not very good at this, but I'll try.
All right. Did you watch the DVD Who Wants to Be a... did you watch the DVD Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? No, I have not watched that. I have not watched that. Also, Artemis, are you done for the day? I did see that you left the lobby. All right, all right. Well, let's get our glyph challenge, as we did finish that out. Very nice, very nice. And now we can do a few things here. DVD Jeopardy. Can't say I've watched either one of those. Fall from great height while being chased 3 times. So I guess we're going to... Actually, there's a few things we can do. There's a few things we can do. Already up. Let's throw on our Fancy Felix build, because I do like being a Fancy Felix. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, this one. Nope, wait. Yes, that one. Well, quiz you since you didn't see it. Fair enough, fair enough. More than happy to be quizzed. Well, let's use the head-on build that I has been given. So we're looking at what now? We're looking at head-on, blast mine, flashbang. And head-on. I guess, realistically speaking, this is in place of, like, my sprint burst. So I guess I could use Repressed Alliance as per usual for this build. Yeah, why not? We'll do that. We'll do that instead of sprint. Why the hell not? What was Trapper's original name? I don't know. I remember reading that at some point, but hell if I know. I know his, like, name is Evan, but, like, his OG name, wasn't it the Clown? Wasn't he Clown? Chuckles. That's right. That's why he has the clown mask. But it's Chuckles. Yeah, that's right. Evan McMillan is his actual name, his lore canonical name, but Chuckles was his project name. Hence why he has that clown mask. That's why I was like, it's coming to me, like, yes, clown? No, Chuckles. You're right. Yo, what's up, Rodu? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. And Zero, how's your day been? Hope it's been treating you well. So I need to fall 3 times from great height while being in chase. Do you want to go to a specific map for that? I guess we could. Dead Dog's not great. You know what is great? Ormond. We're going to Ormond. That's where we're going. Doing pretty well. Cannot complain. Having a good old day of some Dead by Daylight. What's the new code for DBD now? You know what? I forgot what that was, but I do remember it. Doing pretty well. How often do I play Survivor? Twice a week. Monday, Tuesday are our killer days. Mondays are kind of our content days. We're going to try and do some random stuff. Like next week might be toxic and do the RNG pig build. And then Tuesdays are win streak Tuesdays. We're trying to increase our win streaks on every killer. Thursday, Fridays are Survivor Friends. How many realms does Bad Him have? It's at least 4. I forget if it's 5, but I think it's 4. Yeah, RNG pig build's a little bit dumb. Basically, we're going to go to 4. Okay, I was right. We're going to go to a random map with the pig, and as soon as a gen, we're going to bring add-ons, rule number 2, and the videotape. When the first gen pops, we're going to sit in front of a box. Just a box. And we're going to wait for the survivors to come to said box, and we're going to tell them no. And we're going to see if we can get all 4 head pops. That's what we're going to do. The AFK pig build, or RNG pig build. Please talk some sense into Arctic. Why, what's Arctic saying? What's the debate now? Rule set number 2 and videotape. Guilt, don't listen to Shelby. I don't know what I'm listening to or not listening to. What's going on here? No 4th? Nope, we don't have a 4th right now. Looks like Artemis had to get off for the night. Alright. And let's ready on up, shall we? As Rancor bait and we were at the edge to leave, he let the Nemi down him just to de-strike him so he could have 2 failed Rancors. That's toxic. That's mildly toxic. That's amazing though. I love it and I hate it. Flashy buddy, please do gens. I've learned my lesson. You're not toxic? That's mildly toxic. Like, did you need to hit him with the DS in order to ensure your escape or no? Or is it specifically just for the fact that you could say that they had 2 failed Rancors? Because 1, preservation. 2, just a wee bit toxic. I always need DS to escape. Shush. You're at the edge, and he could have easily moved to get out. Independent, what's the best survivor perk? BT, hands down. Like, no conversation. BT. Borrowed time is by far the best perk in the game. There's no arguing that fact. When he picked me up, I wouldn't have been able to leave. But from what I'm hearing is you didn't need to be picked up. You could have just walked out, you know. Do it, just press, hold W. Can we have someone other than Huntress and Tricky Boy? Where are the cute bubbas? But why DS him if you could have just left? What are you drinking tonight? We just finished up a bottle of cream soda. I do enjoy my cream soda root beer. I mean, we had doctor. We had no doctor. My hands were on the DS button, not the leave button. It was necessary. See, I just imagine Arctic having like a big red button to trigger Decisive Strike. Like they just have it mapped down and go, boom. It establishes dominance. Oh. Rancor, can you mori to people? Yes, yeah. That's why sometimes you see a Rancor with Nemesis build. You can do Rancor Nemesis, and they stun you with Nemesis up, and they become the obsession off the person that you Rancored, and then you can kill them. So, like, Rancor, Nemesis, Enduring, and Blood Warden, kind of a fun build. You could also probably get away with No Way Out as well. Either ways. You want the 4th, to be honest? 3 in game? With Rancor, or just in general? With Rancor, ooh. I like where your head's at. Maybe I might make that a Content Monday. Nemesis the perk or Nemesis the killer? 2 very different things. That should be an achievement. That's like a 9 possible achievement. Like, in order to get that achievement, your survivors have to be smooth-brained. Like, that's up there with M2 only Legion. Rancor, Bloodborne, Nemesis, Enduring. Okay, yeah, that's the build I'd recommend if you're trying for that. More everyone with Rancor? Yeah, that would be too difficult. Like, you need smooth-brained survivors. Demo. Okay. No! Bad demo! I leave now. So he does have Ruin, which is a bit unfortunate. Demo boy. Are you still following me? Oh, delayed 500. So PS4 turned off. DVD didn't fully understand. Yeah. I was like, what? Yep. Delayed 500. Oof. Big oof right there. I did M2 only Legion, but also my MR is garbage right now. That's fair. Literally, the first game that we attempted M2 only Legion, a Claudette straight up stopped what she was doing and mended in front of us and went, alright then. Well, yeah, you figured us out. Don't like playing against Nemesis. His zombies always block pallets or push me off of gens. Yeah, I mean, they do that. There are some ways to play around them, though. Trying to charge my phone and power button is motion sensor. Yeah, it's why I hate the motion sensors on consoles. Like, cool idea in theory, very bad in execution. What's that? 500 error code is basically that someone DC'd during load. That is 500 error code. His whip is very good. It can be. You can play around his whip in a very similar way to like Huntress, Trickster, and Range. No idea what started motion sensors for consoles, but that was just an oversight. Yeah, just a little bit. Like all the time we see like random children just going boop, or cats' tails going boop. People pre-dropping pallets are my fave as Legion with Eerie Pin. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to pre-drop for the most part. Especially if you know Eerie Pin's involved, for sure. Cattails, yeah, seriously. You know what's the best thing, though, that I loved was a thing until Microsoft fixed it? On the Xbox One original, when it came with a Kinect, it used to be so sensitive that you could go, was it Xbox off? Yes. And it would shut off someone else. I don't know if Frost is coming back, though. I don't know. I was thinking we were going to wait on Frost, but I don't see a Frost on the line. So we're going to ready up. We gonna ready up. But yeah, funniest thing in the world. You are? Okay, then we can wait. We can wait. But yeah, no. I also remember someone on a podcast, I think it was Rooster Teeth. Yeah, no penalty, that's true. I think it was Gavin. You'll join next match? Alright, sounds good. When, you know, Xbox off. Yes. And, like, people complain in the comments that it, like, genuinely turned off their Xbox. And, like, yes, that's fantastic. Someone's gamer tag was Xbox off. There's a video of it. I'll post video. I think I've seen that one, yeah. I think I've seen that one. Freaking fantastic stuff. Such a troll move, but it's fantastic. Alright. Alright. Just take a look at the Discords real quick, because I just want to see what's going on with champions for a cause. Hey, look at that! COTF already raising $37. That's awesome. I'm wicked excited for that. And just want to see what the signups look like as well. See who has not signed up yet. Let us see. For the tournaments. 5 teams signed up for the March 6th qualifier. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, right now, Season 3's looking to be spinning up pretty well. We're like just over a month away. Just a month away from the Season 3 qualifiers. Gonna lurk, stressful day today. Need a cigar? Alright, Zero. Treat yourself well, my friend. Get some rest, get some food. Go, you know, watch your comfort video, show. If you have a pet, hug them, what have you. Who's my favorite killer to play against? Ooh. Thank you much for the lurk there, Zero. Favorite killer to play against? Blight's definitely up there with me, but the newfound power that is Adrenaline Vial, Alkring, I'm a bit scared of Blight right now. Huntress, I actually really like going against. Same thing with Nemesis, because, like, they very commonly have, Nurse 2, but depends on the Nurse. Huntress is one of my favorites too. Huntress is a lot of fun. We had a match earlier today against the Huntress on the game, where we were just kind of going back and forth of them ready to patch it, and me just ducking and weaving. It's just a lot of fun interaction. Same thing with, like, Nemesis. Trickster is fun. Trickster can be fun. Trickster can be fun. Sometimes very difficult to play around, though, especially in the late game, depending on where we're at. Really good Huntress is hard, though. Yeah, it can be. One that understands, like, what you're doing. It's very much like Nurse, in a sense. Because if they understand what you're doing, that you're not going to drop the pallet, they're going to fake the pallet, or fake the wind-up, and punish you for it, is my least favorite. Biggest thing I can recommend with the Trickster is play around tall, tight tiles. If you're on a map that doesn't provide those, good freaking luck. Otherwise, tall, tight tiles, make sure your turns are on point and force them into an M1 scenario. And remember, he's a 110 killer, so you can greed windows and vaults. Just make sure not to do it, like, if there's a direct line of sight, though. We also had a game against a Trickster today that I did that exact same thing. I looped, like, one building, like, the entire match. Yo, what's up, Azar? Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. How about you, friend? What have you been up to? Measure if Nurse, it's either she's really good or they're very new. There's no in between. I feel like there is a bit of in between, but the biggest thing is, like, feeling out how they anticipate you're going to play. Because if they anticipate that you're going to double back, then just hold W, right? If they expect that you're going to hold W, freaking start doubling back. And it's a very lot of, like, you're having to shift your playstyle through and through the entire match. This is my least favorite killer. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There isn't really, like, one that I go, ugh, when I realize we're playing against them. It's because I also play killer, right? I play both very equally. And so, for me, Basement King Bubba. Like, even that, like, as long as you know how to play against certain strategies, like, even a Basement King Bubba, like, use the entirety of your hook. You know, don't try and suicide off, right? Like, we've played that against before, and because we, like, understood, or I have been able to direct us to do certain things, I could do a good Viking cosplay. We could. The beard does need a bit of a trim. The hair is getting there, though. We're about in the territory of, donating. Yeah, because look at that. We're about there. It's very long. I actually really do enjoy having long hair. I'll be honest, I grew up with, like, very short hair for the most part. And so I need, like, for those of you with long hair, let me know how you, like, are supposed to style it, because I have no freaking clue other than it being long and mine being very curly, as you can see there. It is very curly, very floofy. Good trapper, though, can be rough. I mean, realistically speaking, trapper's just going to punish you if you get down a basement. But it can be rough for sure. Man buns? I don't know. I haven't really, like, when I look at man bun, I don't go, meh. Like, I could see myself putting it up in a ponytail, but I don't feel like it's long enough yet to put up in a ponytail. That, and also it's very curly, so it just, like, curls in on itself constantly. Zeraka's Yard. Speaking of trappers, if we get a trapper on this map, we need to stay away from the shack because there is the basement. Let's see. I'm trying to get a sense for what we're playing against. Not sure yet, though. No Teradus yet. Ooh, it's another demo boy. Very nice, Mind Breaker. Okay. So maybe an adept demo. We'll see if when we pop this off, if the tile over there gets locked down, in which case they would have claustrophobia. What's the Mind Survivor add-on to play against? Styptic Agent, hands down. Styptic Agents and anti-hemorrhagic syringes need to be removed from the game. Like, I can deal with things like brand new parts, but Styptic and anti-hemorrhagic are literally the worst things in existence. They should be removed from the game. They have no place. Medkits are the best. Medkits are by far the best item, yes. Toolbox is a very close second, though. It really depends on, like, how you use them. Alright. Hi, demo boy. What are we doing here? I might help Yui out. Maybe got a stun on demo. Hi, Yui. I'm gonna be your moving pallet friend. I'm gonna be your moving pallet. We're gonna extend chase a bit. Maybe. Alright, Yui. You're on your own now. We helped you there for a bit, but now you're on your own. Alright, is he on me or on Yui? He's on me. Good play there. What? That was a nutty lunge, I'll be honest. I think flashlights are overrated? Yes. Most times, flashlights are very overrated. Yeah, I don't know why, like, good shred. Good attempted shred, more accurately. Flashlights are very overrated, and 9 times out of 10 are proved to be more detrimental than they're worth. Not to mention, any good killer worth their salt is going to do exactly what that demo just did, which is face away, and make good use. And this Quinton is going to cost us the match because they're not going to be on gens. But yeah, I'm shocked to have been hit there. I thought I got the bait, but apparently that lunge was just too... I wonder. Could they have had coup de grace? Ooh. That's a make your choice. That is a make your choice. I think they need to nerf boons more? Yes. I think it's ridiculous that you're able to... Hi. That you're able to re-bless a totem almost immediately. I think it's not necessary in the slightest. I agree that it should be either a one-time thing or, like, a cooldown should be long enough that it basically is the equivalent of. give boon tokens. I don't think even that's necessary. I think if you're able to use it more than X number of times, I think it's still too many. I just think that they need to either be one-time use or like a wicked long cooldown, like a 5-minute cooldown. Exactly. That's my point as well. Killers do not get their hexes back. So we have Plasma Repressed. We could also prime our Flashbang. Wouldn't be a half bad idea. Twice could be okay. I think that would be fine. Still not ideal, but fine. Alright, let's go over this way. Where are you going, Frost? Oh, I see. You're going to the gen. Well, in that case, I'll go over to the gen, and you guys can have some fun. Alright. Not gonna lie, I think Prove Thyself is one of the best Survivor perks. It's definitely up there, but definitely requires a little bit of coordination. It's why in DBD competitive play, like my competitive league, it is banned. There is a reason for that. Like, if you're working in a cohesive manner, there is a reason why it should not be a thing. Yeah, no, it's too good. It is too good at times. Also, can I just say this right now? For everyone who has complained about Prove Thyself not beating COTF, I think it's been going pretty well. I think it's been going pretty well. What are you doing, Yumi? Want to join me on the gen or not? Are you blessing? No, you're cleansing. Maybe she's afraid of Noed? I could see that. So like, it's been fine, exactly. No, I feel like it's been like in a really good spot. Also, this Quentin's either juking the hell out of this man, or I don't know what. I'm a little bit concerned, so make your choice. Mindbreaker. Oh. I think Dead Hard can be really annoying at times. I think the biggest thing is that Dead Hard gives you extra distance in chases, and thus when used appropriately, it is also up there as some of the best. I mean, exhaustion perks are just good in general, let's be honest. Exhaustion perks are just good perks. There's a reason for that. But if used in unwise ways, like not trying to extend chase and getting to another tile, yada yada yada, then yes, they are usually not that great. I'm surprised Demo hasn't teleported over here, I'll be real. Like, he has a portal right there. I was fully expecting him to. But we're 99. So let's start heading our way on over. Let me actually do this. Because there is a scenario where Demo could theoretically... How do you feel about Arts? I love her. She is a really fun killer. No, Noad. So that one coming a mile away, Demo B-boy. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Demo. Oh, smooth. Smooth as silk right there. Smooth as silk. I'll be clipping that one later. Unless one of you guys wants to now. If you guys want to clip that one for now, that would be appreciated. Oh. Like, I knew exactly what he's going to do. He's going to go for the pound, so I was like, okay, I know what we do here. Come on, Baker. Oh, I see what you're going to do. You're going to sabo. That's fine. You do your sabos. This is okay. My video halfway, you can do one more match. All right, sounds good, Frost, but GG, well played to the survivors and the Demogorgon. So, Lethal Pursuer, Jolt, make your choice, and Zephyrmonger, aka Mindbreaker. Fair enough indeed. I did not fall from great height at all, unfortunate. Do I need to swift you again? No, you're fine. You're fine. No need to do that, friend. No need to do that. But let's raid on up, and we are going to change our build, and... I was about to say, didn't I bring Ormond? I could've... Didn't we bring Ormond? Huh. Yeah, Wreckers is like the worst map for that. RPD. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, Ormond, I like Ormond a lot more than RPD in this case because there's the window on top that can guarantee the drop. I actually really enjoyed it as well, both as Killer and Survivor. Midwich is good, but Ormond's better. The Ormond window drop that for some reason survivors don't know exists. Like, I'll show you guys when you go to Ormond, the window drop I'm talking about. Like, for some reason, people just don't use it, and I don't know why. It is literally a god window, and no one uses it. It baffles my mind whenever I end up on Ormond. You love that window drop? It's so good, but no one uses it for some reason. I don't understand why. Like, the main building on Ormond is still so atrocious. Like, people are like, well, it used to be a lot worse. Like, yeah, it used to be a lot worse, but man, it's still pretty bad. Let's be honest here. So the question is, what build do I want to run? If we're going for chase drops. I think I could just go deli build and call it a day still. Yeah, we're just gonna go deli build. Like, I could go with like a specialized build for what I'm doing, but I don't think I even need to. Alright, depends on the killer. What, for Midwich or for the Ormond window? I mean, the Ormond window I think is just fine for the most part. Like, I don't think there's ever an issue where, like, I can't... For both? I don't know. I don't think I've ever really had much of an issue with the Ormond window where I go, oh, I wish I was playing against X, Y, and Z killer. Like, unless it's a nurse, which case, well, it's a nurse. Because most times what I can do is drop window and then either go back upstairs by the bar or go upstairs by the stairs if they don't expect me to go that way. Because I normally go drop window, right? Drop window, and then either vault in, go around if they haven't broken the door, or drop window and then go upstairs. And if there's God pallet, even better. Otherwise, I can usually get back up to the other, the window again. Or, you know, go God pallet, go for other window drop, go for other God pallet. There are a lot of options. You have to break that door right away. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Even myself, I sometimes don't unless I need to. But I also, once again, don't find a lot of survivors actually using that upstairs window for some ungodly reason. Like I said, it's such a good window, but people don't use it. It's much like the back area in RPD, the bathrooms. Like, flooded bathrooms, RPD, no one uses. Like, no one goes back there. I'm like, why? There's a God pallet back here, and you can loop it from upstairs to downstairs. Why don't you use this? But, like, people just don't, like, either don't know it exists or don't care that it exists. And I don't know which. Yeah, most people, like, I find, just don't run it. I don't know why. It is very interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll grab this. Which bathroom? The flooded bathroom. I've seen the bathroom area and I've never really think about it or made a connection. Oh, it's fantastic. Like, flooded bathroom, RPD is some of the best areas on RPD. The downstairs one, yeah, the downstairs one. Downstairs RPD. Oh, so I guess I might have a blemish on my cheek. I can see it on screen. That's unfortunate. Must be an ingrown hair or something. Flooded, not the one near the door. I mean, it has many doors. There are many doors, Ed boy. Near the door? Are you talking about, like, where the exit gate can spawn? Because, yes, that's the one I'm talking about. The one where exit gate can spawn with the metal stairs on the outside. It's near a helicopter. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I talk about. Pretty sure basement can spawn there too? Yes, yes it can. Basement can also spawn there. Right at the entrance. Oh yeah, not the other side upstairs. Yeah, not the upstairs bathroom. The upstairs bathroom is only good as long as God pallets up or you have bounce landing. If you have bounce landing, then the upstairs bathroom is freaking gold. There's so many dirty things you can do on RPD that like a lot of survivors just don't. For some reason. I don't know why. There's so many like good pathings that people don't take. Also, I just realized I've been mindlessly going through the Bloodwet. I'm absolutely below my 750. Whoopsie. You got kicked? Okay, well. Back out we go. Frickin' DBD doing DBD things, apparently. We're gonna reset the party, because if we don't, it's probably gonna just do it again, let's be honest. Where are you? You are there. Let's switch back to the Felix boy. And I guess we do have enough time. We can do some Minesweeper. The Microsoft Minesweeper. Let's do another 9x9. Just get our feet underneath us. Let's see. Pick the corner. And hope the hell you don't end up with a bomb on first click, because that is technically possible. Let's see. Should be a bomb right there. And there's no bomb there, which means there's a bomb there, which means we're good here, here, here. And here, here, here. Bomb there, which means we're good there, there. There. Here. Bomb there, good here. Bomb there, good here. Good there, good there. Ooh. 2. Shelly still doesn't love my David outfit? You love it, don't you? Which David outfit? I don't remember it off the top of my head. Easy. Well, let's see. 2 here, 1. Could be 1 here or here. We know there's 1 in this area. 3 here. So we're good here. Good there. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 there. 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's 1, 2, 3. Good there. Good there. Good there. And 1, 2. Good. I'm gonna put it in your Discord so you can hopefully fully appreciate it. Well, it's Spark. Is it the golden David skin? Is that it? Is that it? Thank you. And I genuinely enjoy Minesweeper. Let's do the bigger one. It's so bad. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna zoom in a bit. There we go. There's 1 there. We're good there. Here, here, and here. 1 there. 1 here. So we're good there. There's 2, so that's 3, and then that's 2. Shoot. We're good here. 1 there. Good there. It's so bad. Did you already put it in Discord? I'm curious now. That is it. That is it. It's a choice. It's definitely a choice. It looks like someone went to like somewhere between like a New Year's and Halloween party. Like somehow you mix the two. It's like a Halloween themed New Year's. You got freaking wasted. Woke up on the floor of a bathroom and like you walk out of wherever you are and that's what you look like. That is probably the best explanation I can give of that. Yeah. I think that kind of sums it up right there. Love you, Arctic. They partied the next night. Exactly. But like, this is an outfit I'd wear in real life. Fair enough. Hopefully not with like the really disheveled hair, looking like you freaking just woke up of a massive hangover. Like, I can see the outfit if it's like a bit more put together and not like I just woke up on the bathroom floor type of situation. Because I can see that then, yes. That would be fair. That a disheveled look makes the outfit? Oh, I see. I see. Let's see, 2 here, so we're good. Here, 1 there, so good there. Pop that there, which means we're good. Here, 1 there, pop that there. 1 there. 1 there, which means there's 1 there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Where? I don't care about your better luck. I want to view the board. 1, 2. Oh, freaking hell! I just misclicked. Whoopsie. Oh well. Oh, well, we're fine into a match. Look, if you don't look like you just got wasted, are you even living? Fair, fair. Fair enough. Also, did my jars go out for the first time this entire stream? Like, that has to be a record. We've been like 2.5 hours in. That's the first time our drivers actually have gone out. That's mildly impressive. Mildly impressive right there. Also, we're about to freaking Devotion 10. We've only been playing DBD on PC for less than, like, just a little bit over 2 years, or a little over a year. Yeah, a little over a year now. Devotion 10, nutty. To be fair, we've also scaled back the amount of, like, DBD we play on a regular basis, because we also do, like, Variety Wednesdays. 'Tis a thing. 'Tis a thing. Also, when am I doing things for COTF tomorrow? I forgot. I need to look at that. COTF tomorrow, we have... Let's see. Gannicus will be hosting the 12. And then I think I'm doing... No, the 12 and a 2 is Gannicus, Avitane with Rue. And then I think the 12 is sample text. No, the 12... When's sample text? Sample text is 2. Which I think I'm going to be killing against the Deadheads. And then I'm going to be taking care of the 4 and the 6 with Rue. And then Rue has Gannicus on... Oh no, Avitane for the 2. I'm taking the 12 on Sunday. Right. Will I kill you? Pento build and comp? Pento build will never be in comp because Pentimento is actually a bit of a busted perk in some unique circumstances. It's like the fact that you can run Noed and Pentimento together just wouldn't be feasible. But it is banned. It did get the ban hammer. Like the 30% slowdown is significant in comp. Who are they on? They on Baker? It's a Doc! Shocking Doc! Alright, let's keep on the gen, and then we need to take aggro off of them at some point, so we can hopefully drop from great heights against Zedocta. Where? Doc? I was gonna say, why is he coming back over here? Freaking accidentally pressing space. Whoopsie. And no sign of the doctor, so I think we should be good. I say that he's gonna come rushing back over here like a freaking madman. No, he's very much on Baker. He really wants Baker dead, apparently. I don't blame him. You know, sometimes you just want to kill someone. Yep, there's the vault. Yeah, so Baker did exactly what I would have there. Vault right back in. I think I would have taken the stairs, though, on the outside, rather than doing that. Let's see, what door is blocked? Is it stair side? Yeah. So you need to... There's a few things you can do. You can probably, like, vault in, then slow vault out. Hi, Doc. You wanna follow me? Hi, Doctor Boy. Oh, I see you have overcharge. You think I won't freaking hit this gen again and again? Because I will. You're gonna need to chase me, Doctor. No. Alright, Shock and Doc, are you gonna go after me or everyone else? Apparently everyone else is the answer there. Doctor, chase me, not them. Alright. Well, I guess they're gonna be on Meg. That's okay. You don't want aggro so you can deli? I mean, that's true, but I want to get my challenge done. I want to go up there and loop him. But he didn't like me. He wanted to go kill Meg. On the bright side, 2 gens have already been done. I'm already halfway through this one as well, so Doc is definitely in a bit of a pickle, I feel. Also, when did Doctor shock me? Like, I'm trying to think for a second. I wonder if he has Iridescent King. Because I don't remember him ever shocking me, but I have half a level of madness when he dropped him. That would do it. That would do it. I don't know why you do a big blast. I guess I was a bit confused. But that will be Jedi. Okay. So I say this all the time, but I'm really going to reinforce this sentiment. Whenever you buy a gaming keyboard, please make sure that you buy one with inputs on the left and right of spacebar and not only one in the middle. It is such an irritating thing when it doesn't activate. No. Alright. Oh, you're swinging a bit early there, bud. I don't know why you threw that. This is fine. I mean, I never said that I'm the... Wait, where did you go? Wait, what the hell? Why are you over there of all places, friend? That was... I'm very confused. Fake pallet? Oh. Well, I guess we'll start working on main. Should probably work on this side so we can make our way up to the window. In case he does come this... Oh my god, this Doctor is in a painful spot for sure. Monitor? Maybe. Oh, the one upstairs is fake? Gotcha. I might end up having a deli trade here because I think he's going to camp. Yeah, so we're going to have to deli trade, but this is fine. Because we can do so knowing that we can Deliverance and have DS off of Hook. So we're just going to crank out this gen, then set up for the deli trade. We'll start making our way at 30 seconds and just do that then. Alright, we'll do it now. I was a bit scared of leaving there. Hi, friend. How are you? You good, Dr. Boy? We're just gonna give ourselves enough time. There's the BT hit. Brilliant. Sorry to say it, Doc, but that ain't gonna work. And I'm gonna try and bring him over to main. See if I can make that work in my favor. In order to do so, we're gonna have to chain so much together, though. I think we have it, though. Yep, we got it. We got all the distance we needed. Keep on following the Guilt Spire, Doc. You don't want to be here. Oh, my word. Of course that would happen. Literally, of course that would happen. We somehow make our way entirely over to main for the drop, and he finds freaking Baker again. For God's sake. Let's heal up. At least we got a deli up. At least we got that. Frickin' flawless BT deli trade, and then this. Criminy. Can't get anywheres. Now, let's see if the exegate's 99. If it is, then we'll golden. It is not. Don't know what these survivors are doing. I was keeping them busy for a while. No way out. Let's start working on this real quick. Alright, hello Nia, hello. Looks like Baker's down over there. That is a-okay. Are you guys healing? Oh no, she's snapping out first. I see. That's 99. I imagine he's gonna camp again. So we already know what to do here. Hi, friend. How are you? Don't mind me, just gonna do some bones. That's okay. Just gonna do some bones. You know, Baker's up there, I get to do some bones, you get to camp for a little bit, we're all good, right? Wanna do this again, Doc? Sure, go for it, mate. There's the BT trade. Alright, I can do this. So this is fine. I hope Megan's probably very confused, but this is fine for me. Because I have Deli DS. So I'm just trying to get freaking some of my challenge done here. You can't hit her up there, friend. I'm sorry to tell you. That ain't gonna work. Doctor, my boy. That ain't how this works. Why did we open up the other exit gate? Baker, friend. Why you open exit gate? Why you open exit gate? I don't understand. It was 99. Force the pickup? I can't open the gate. Someone else can, but I can't. I need someone else too, but I very much can't. Where's Baker at this point? There's Meg. There's Baker. One person open it and leave? This is fine. I don't know what she's expecting. Am I just gonna have to crawl the other way? I think I'm just gonna have to... Okay, so Baker's opening it. Now we can do this. So we're just gonna force the pickup. Because that exit gate's now opened. Come on, Doc. I'm gonna be, like, right in front of the hook pod. Apparently I did need another slap. It may have been preemptive. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Doctor. Finally. Don't you worry your head, bud. I'll be a-okay. Hi! How's you? Goodbye. And here's the DS. What? I missed it! Really? I could have sworn I was on top of it. Interesting. I must have pressed it a bit early. But him dropping me is gonna cost him, so it's fine. Meg did the right thing for body block. I did have one job, but I could have sworn I hit it. I guess not. It's not gonna matter now. We still have so much time left on the EGC that he's fighting a impossible battle. He is fighting an impossible battle. It doesn't matter. Yep, like I said, he has no plan. That's the biggest thing. He was hoping that he would get the kill off of EGC, but the biggest thing to realize is EGC is 2 minutes, but when someone slugged or on hook, it extends it by 2 times. So yeah, there was nothing he could do. Did I get, how many falls did I get? Come on, 2. Yes, we got 2 at least. We got 2. Yes, thank you, Baker, for opening up that door. I was a bit concerned there. But GG, well played to these survivors. That's why I turn off wiggle skill checks, because it causes it mess up DS. Yeah, I haven't used it enough. Sometimes it works, and then that time it did not. That time it did not. But at least we got 2. We got 2 drops from a great height while in chase. I was hoping to get the 3rd, but whenever I'd bring Doctor up to main, somehow we always found Baker. Why that was, I don't know. But it was. Alright. I was about to say, Frost, are you ready to join? Yeah. I'm gonna go to Ormond one more time. Because why the hell not? I want my challenge done. I guess I could also, like, run bounce landing on Dead Dog Gallows. That's also an option, I suppose. Dead Dog Gallows balanced is always a nice thing. Speaking of, what killers am I running this weekend? I don't even remember off the top of my head, I'll be honest with you. I should check. Channels Fog Season 2 Killer Selection. So this would be 18B. Dead Dog Saloon, speaking of Dead Dog, I am playing Artist and Bubba. Artist on Dead Dog, Bubba on Gas Heaven. Alright, this will be fine. I'm trying to think. Artist on Dead Dog. I mean, if they're running Saloon, we're going to be like M1 Artist for the most part, unless we're playing the other area. And it's going to be a lot of, like, wide map pressure, basically. Alright. And then Bubba's Bubba. Bubba. Going to Eyrie of Crows? Alright, in that case, I'll take off Ormond. I had Ormond prepped, but I guess we'll go to Eyrie. They did buff Eyrie of Crows. Eyrie of Crows right now is a little bit strong for survivors. It was actually a lot weaker because there's a lot more dead zones for Eyrie, but then they repositioned how the tiles are placed now, and it is stupid good. There's still some dead zones where the hills are, but other than that, like, it's still such a strong map. Art's Dead Dog, only 2 gens, you can't pressure crows. Exactly. Yeah, that was my thought process with it. That was my thought process. Only Gallows and... Well, that's not entirely true. There's sometimes some gens that spawn on the top side. There's 2 spots where I can. Can you read brand new part? The math is wrong. It's supposed to be 30%. There are a few gens upstairs, but that's RNG. It says 20. It's up to 25%. I think it's up to 25. If I remember correctly. When they nerfed it, it was up to 25. Not 30. It says 20. I don't know if they nerfed it again, but I'm fairly certain that brand new parts is 25%. It says 60% per skill check. Let's take a look. Brand new part. Replaces toolbox repair prompt with an install brand new part instead. Installing a brand new part takes 5 seconds to complete and adds 15% to the generator progression. Succeeding each skill check adds an additional 5% bonus progression up to a maximum of 10% bonus progression and a combined total of 25% generator progression. So no, it's not per skill check. It is to complete and adds 15% to the generator. Then 2 difficult skill checks, 5% each for a maximum of 10%, and during that time, with the toolbox normally, you'd normally get an additional 15. Or a combined total of 15. Yeah. Completes and adds 15%. Yep. So it's 15 total, and you get an additional 10% from just general. Yep. So 25 total. It used to be freaking, brand new parts. OG brand new parts in 1.00. Reduces charges by 50%. Instantly repair generator on secondary action. No, thank you. Please, no. No, not 50% just for starting. But it's 15% plus the additional 10 and 10. Well, actually, maybe it is 15% for starting. I haven't used brand new parts in God knows how long. 15%, 5 seconds to complete. So after, I think, once you complete the brand new parts, after 5 seconds, it gets you the 15. You broke the sleep schedule? Yo, what's up, Trix? No, so I think completing the installation of brand new parts is 15%. And then the 2 skill checks that you get during installation is 5 each, equaling 10. you don't have the add-on anymore when you use it, then skill 2 checks. Exactly. Yeah. You install, 15, 2 skill checks, bam bam, 25 total. What's the second version on 1.5.3? Every 2 seconds? Oh, that's right. A skill check every 2 seconds on generator is repaired or the interaction ends. Right. I remember that. Good skill checks granted 5% total progression. Great 10% total. I kind of like that version more, to be honest. I did kind of like that version more. I'm tired after 8 hours of DBD. It was worth it to 3-stage a Trickster, though, in comp. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Also, I don't think it's 15 off of start. I think just once you activate it and, like, if you jump off the gen, like, you can get, like, very little progression. Are you saying 3 stages or 3 kills, Tricks? Or were you not the Trickster? Were you the survivor? Maybe that's what the thing is there. While there was a bit of confusion. Also, we have not pipped up, have we? Oopsie. 2 hooks, 1 progression. So were you the Trickster? You're the survivor. Gotcha. That makes a bit more sense. That makes a bit more sense. Like, if you're happy about a 3-stage Trickster, I'd be a bit disappointed for you. Okay, either map we can get the challenge finished. That's good. That is good. It is good news. Now we are 5-1 in Entities Arena, looking to make it 3-2 in COTF tomorrow. Very nice, very nice. Well, I wish you the best of luck on that. Worry about gens, not your challenge. I can do both at the same time. See, if I'm on gens, the killer's gonna want to push me off of gens, which means I'm in chase. And if I'm in chase, then I can go to somewhere high and drop on down while in it. You see how those things tend to work together, friend. But I will sometimes try, like last match I did try and force the drops from great heights, like we did with the deli play. We should do VC sometime. What, me and VC? Or are you talking about Frost and VC? Me and VC, probably not. At least not in Dead by Daylight. Like, games that require communications like Among Us, then sure. I need a teabag for the chase. I have never had the teabag for the chase. I can promise you that. Alright, let's go on main. And then we have the stairs. My guess is killer spawn like over there on Shack side. We'll be able to see him coming a mile away. Oh, it's a Slinger boy. Looks like he found a baker. Yep. It is the Rootin' Toon Chewin' Cowboy himself. And looks like he got the shot on Baker. Good stuff, Slinger. He's probably gonna hook at this corner, right? And thanks to Kindred, I can actually see where he's going. Was not expecting to break that, to be honest with you. It's a really odd break spot. He's breaking that door. I'm gonna go around and go for the unhook. Here comes unhook. I was hoping that you were going to take the frickin' shot, but unfortunately you got the sharpshooter. Whew, close one. We're fine. This is fine. We're just gonna run. And then we can heal up using our medkit. 2 gens done. Very good stuff. We're gonna go all the way to the Shakanin. And Frost going down relatively quickly. That's mildly unfortunate. Let's mend real quick and then heal up thereafter. Where's Baker? Baker, if you can come to Shack, I could heal ya. Ooh, Frost getting hooked upstairs. That's less than ideal. because Killer can entirely block off that hook. There is a hook. Oh, hi, friend. I'm going to... Hi, come here. Come here. No, come here. Baker. Oh my god, Baker! Take the Mika. I'll let you heal yourself, and I'm gonna go for Frost. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. First kill I've seen, try to go for top hook. I mean, there's no reason not to. There is no reason not to go for it. Baker's healed, good stuff. He's gonna be coming back pretty soon. We're not gonna be able to heal here, friend. Do you think this is a good idea? Because I don't think that's a good idea. Let's be clear on this. I think you just killed me. I think that's what you did. Thankfully, not, but still. You know, you killed me. Yeah, I have no clue why you thought that was a smart play, but it is what it is. Thankfully, I do have the Deli DS, so I can get out of this now. A-okay. But someone needs to go get Nia, is what needs to happen. And now it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, I feel. That's Deli. There's Frost. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of right there. Which means Baker's gonna have to go for the unhook. Yeah, Baker's gonna have to go for the unhook. I can then take over this gen. Nia, I have no idea where she is. Oh, that's not great news. I wonder if he has barbecue. No, Baker's not doing gens. He's currently in chase with Slinger. He's on her way to you right now. I'm hoping that Nia might end up go for you because I think Baker might get cut off. I can tell he's being chased. I think Nia's on the way. I think. Keywords. I literally can't do anything. Me going over there right now would result in me going down for you. And I don't think I'd even be able to get the unhook, to be honest. See, you're fine. You got the hook. You're okay. No need to ask for help. It looks like Baker 1-for-1 traded them. Is the best idea, what, for me to go for you? Hell to no on that. Not while injured, it's not. Alright, we're going to have to probably make our way over to Baker now. I think he's in chase with either Frost or the other Nia. Frost, that's mildly unfortunate. Very unfortunate unless Frost has DS still. Save the best for last, it is a good Slinger perk for a reason. Now, I think he might be going for this unhook. Yeah, he is. I was right. You, friends, need to break off from me, but there's no good way to do so unless you have DS. No, he's going for Baker. That's not great. Say a decisive strike, maybe? Let's find out. Answer is no. That's not great. I think he might have barbecue. I'm thinking it's very possible. That's fine. You don't have prison chains. Wow, you can actually get that. Woo! No prison chains, but you can still get around that rock. Most eye tiles like that, you're not able to. Good stuff. Noted. Must just be the geometry's a bit tight on those. Alright, we do have Decisive ready. Only one gen left, which is good news. Unfortunately, I have no idea what gens are left. I think we have main. We have one to the right of main that I was going towards, and I don't know where the third one is. Do we not know where the third one is? My friend. Want to heal me? Thank you. And we still are going to have about, what, 44 seconds of decisive, give or take. Alright. Let's see. Trying to figure out what gen we can get on. He's going to see that I'm going this way. We're going to double back, though. Hopefully he falls for that. Give him a bit of false information. Oh, he cared not. He's gonna cut through. Alright, we can break it. Unfortunately, I think we are gonna die here. Yeah, not much we can do. I tried to fake him out at the corner. No dice. Yeah, we're going down. Well, hopefully you two can get out, but not looking good. We had a hook right there. Why didn't it take me there? I wonder if he has Scourge Hook. No, he's now going back there. So just he didn't notice it at first. Fair enough. I'll be honest, the Frost wanted to be healed upstairs definitely cost me an early hook state, but all's well. Let's see. Oh, wow. He is on both of you. Not looking good. Yep, he's gonna break. Makes sense. You have another pallet. Ooh! You got caught on geometry, friend. That's no bueno. Dead hard, hello? I think you just got caught on geometry. I don't think you even needed dead hard there, theoretically speaking. You straight up got just stuck. Well, now it comes down to this Nia, and I'm fairly certain he should know where she is. She has a styptic. Look at this. Holding on to the styptic for dear life. It doesn't work, obviously. I am surprised. Wanted to go in basement. He saw you. 100%. Maybe? Maybe not. Alright, sounds good. No worries. Oh, he's definitely on her. You're gonna have to pop that styptic soon, my dear. He has Blood Warden? How do you know he has Blood Warden? I mean, it wouldn't even matter at this point. Alright. Oh! Ooh! That's a rough one, but not able. You can see his perks. Oh. Shadowborn and Lightborn is a unique choice for sure. I mean, good use of Styptic, very close to it failing. But was able to make it good use of it, but didn't exactly get all too far. Oh, and or not both. Gotcha. Or, yeah, or not both. Well, either ways, GG, well played to the survivors and the, whatchamacallit, Deathslinger. There we go, Shadowborn. One of that increased FOV. And that would make sense why things would get any regressed. Scourge Hook, Gift of Pain. That would make a lick of sense. Alright. Well, on the bright side, we did finish our challenge, so we were able to successfully do that. And let's see. Let's pop that, and then let's deplete 5 toolboxes. Nope, it wasn't Gift of Pain. It was, Scourge Hooked Pain Resonance. Gift of Pain is the one that does not regress gens, but slows you down. And I think Frost is just going to reset their game real quick. Do you want us to run one without you, Frost? I'm going to deplete toolboxes. We can do a singular built to last. We're going to bring ourselves a brown toolbox. As strange as that sounds, but that's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to bring a normal build thereafter. We can actually still stick with the deli build. I think we're going to do that. Alright, sounds good. Well, GG's, my friend, GG's. Of course, we will be doing some more Swift once again next week, both Thursday and Friday. Found Solo Cube be a bit dull, so we're going to keep with the Swiftenings on both days. Alright. Well, as we wait in the queue, I guess let's do some Minesweeper. We're going to go for 16 by 16. Alright, starting the corner as per usual. Let's also scroll in. I don't know why it's so zoomed out. Like, there's no business being that zoomed out. Pop that on right there. Pop you. Do that. And you. You. Ooh. That's ugly, isn't it? Because we know for a fact there's one there. We know there's two there, but that doesn't help us. We know there's one there, but that doesn't help us. Like, the 3 threes right there is actually really nasty. Holy hell. That's unfortunate. We know there's two there, then two here. Then one here, overlapping. So, in that case, is there a possibility? So we know there's one at the bottom here, if I'm looking at it. I know you guys can't see my cursor for whatever reason. We know there's one within these 3, and that it could be overlapping. There's a chance that it's in that corner instead. Okay, so we looked out there, so we know that that's there. Which means we're good there. Good here. Good down there. There's 2 here, so we're good there. And then... what else do we know now? Ooh. Well, we know that there is one within these 2, right? Because there's a 2 there on the far bottom left. If that's the case, and we know this should be safe. So we're going to then should be able to assume that the bomb is here. You're right. Perfect. This is fine, this is fine. Which means there's 3 here. 1 there. 2 there. 1 there. And 1 here. Means that's fine. What? Oh, I must have messed up somewhere. Is that I counted wrong? I did count wrong. No, I was right on all of them. I just counted wrong. Shoot. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, 3, 1, 2, whoops. Whoopsie. Alright, we'll play the same board. Oh, mines will be in the same position as last game. No. No, give me a new board. That'd be boring. Am I seriously getting an ad? Want us able to ask tap here to upgrade the premium version of Minesweeper. How about you go kick rocks and eat dirt, friend? Go kick rocks and eat dirt on that one. No, thank you. No ads for playing Minesweeper. Come on now. It's freaking Minesweeper. Anyways, these queue times are ridiculous as per usual. Oh my god, it even pauses the ad when you click off of it. That's some impressive amount of BS. Alright, sounds good, friends. Sounds good. Oh my god. I don't want to play Candy Crush. No, I'm not going to pick Candy Crush. Have I played Candy Crush when I've been bored in a hospital? Sure. Do I want to play Candy Crush right now? Freaking no. Let me play Minesweeper. No, I do not want to play Candy Crush. Oh my word. I swear to God, the ad was just as long as the freaking queue. Alright. We do have a TTV in lobby. Let's give them a shout out, shall we? Good luck, have fun, friend. TS left 21.
Witness me jumping off the map again. In a
Hey,
second.
it looks
If
like
you don't
that
stop
is
talking.
correct.
Thank you. Alright.
And it does appear that they are live, so guys do
I'm
want to
literally
stop
taking
on
more
by
time
and say
to
hi
beat this
and
guy
show
than I
them
took
that we
Mito.
support other Dead by
understand
Daylight
why,
content creators.
but
That'd
yeah.
be much appreciated. What are they playing there?
You get close. Yep. Fucked up already.
Is that
Yep.
Devil May Cry? What is this?
Yep.
What are they
Cool.
playing? Like, just from the clip, I don't recognize the game. What is that? What was that? I'm curious. What game was that? They play a lot of DBD. I guess maybe it was like an older game that they haven't played in a while. It's my only thought. Maybe it's Elder Scrolls. I haven't watched Elder Scrolls in a long time, to be fair, so maybe it's that. This lobby taking forever. But we are good to go. Alright, alright. I am getting tired. Well, thankfully I don't need to be, like, up for a while. Oh, I need to do freaking scorecards for tomorrow, don't I? I guess I'll do that after this match during queue times. I'll start making the scorecards for tomorrow's matches. That's not a half bad idea. That's not a half bad idea. But we find ourselves on Disturbed Ward. Let's see if there's a gen nearby. Or we're by Shack, yeah? Should be a gen back here, methinks. There is a gen. Hi, Meg. How are you? We're gonna use our toolbox right away, because we have the build to last, as we're gonna try and do our challenge. We're gonna wait for one more skill check. Oh my god, all of us are here. Alright, so there's a T2 Maya's. Oh! Unfortunately, he also has Sloppy Butcher and a Ruin to boot. He's still on me. I don't know if he's still on me. My friend. You want to heal me? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Looks like they found Shark Boy. The question is, will they also find Lava Girl? Ooh, okay, he's definitely chasing that Meg. Good news. We'll have to watch out for tier 3. I don't think he has anything special like Tombstone or otherwise, because that was pretty quick. That gen's in there. I want to try and get back to this gen. Oh, thing's almost dead. Well, I was hoping to catch it before it really regressed fully, but we're just going to go for built to last so we can charge up our toolbox for the challenge. And I guess while we're at it, we can also avoid barbecue and chili. And then go for the unhooked to proc deli. Wait for the scream to end. And you're good to get out. Looks like Baker must have been wicked close to the hook. I don't know if they're trying to set up for the unhook or what. But Baker's about gone. I don't want to 1-for-1 deli trade here, but if I need to. Remember that he has Bamboozle. And tier 3. That's a big ol' oof right there. So man got Bamboozle and definitely some good stock and add-ons. My deli is all but dead. I wanted to get over there and I was going to attempt if he hit me, but that tier 3 just pushed that idea down to the ground. I mean, it's best to just go for the unhook here. Better to do that than for someone to go to second stage, I guess. Not great situation to be fair, but still better than the alternative. Well, there goes Baker. We'll get unhooked. We have Decisive. Travis went out. Looks like we should be good to just take the heal here and save Decisive. I was tempted to body block there, make sure she stayed up. Well, if everyone being on hook once, looks like this Meg's gonna have to go for the unhook after they finish healing us. Though I don't know if she's actually going to. No, I get a sense she's not. To be fair, the other Meg is going for it. Wow, your Terrace is small. Get a sense of maybe a monitor and abuse. I have a sneaking suspicion. Try and break line of sight on that. There he is. We're gonna have to throw pallet. We're definitely gonna have to throw a pallet then. Yep, saw that one coming. We're gonna have to go through and vault into this tile. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is mildly unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna have to cross in front of Myers, basically, and go elsewhere. This Rune's put in a... Oh, Rune's gone. That's great. I was say, Rune's put in a lot of work. Thankfully, it is no longer. I don't know where he is. Don't know where he is. All I know is I think he has Monitor Sloppy, Ruin, and Bamboozle. I think those are Z perks that they're using. Let's take over this gen, deplete our toolbox. And hopefully someone can go for the unhook. That isn't me, because I'm still very much liable to go down. Hopefully the other Megan... Oh no. Where was that? Over there, okay. At least Baker's able to get the unhook. I was about to say, if they were at the hook, that would have been devastating. Well, at least get this other gen out. I don't think they have barbecue based on other perks that we've seen. Sloppy, Ruin, Bamboozle, and I'm pretty sure... What was the fourth one? Sloppy, Ruin, Bamboozle. Maybe it is barbecue. Very well could be the barbecue. Alright, I guess we go for the unhook. Yeah, he was on Baker. At least we can double, triple heal real quick. Let's do that. Like I said, he might... I think he has barbecue then. Yeah, we can't stay here. I think he's gonna rotate around here, so we're gonna rotate around for Baker then. I think that's the play. Yeah, look, he was right there. I didn't think he just saw me here. I'm hoping that he gets distracted by the unhook. I think we're in the clear. Yeah, Barbecue Ruin, Bamboozle Sloppy, I think are the 4. Shark Boy just took a hit, which is not great news, I will admit. Alright, we're gonna get reloaded on this. I do want to do that challenge. Shark Boy down is not great. I don't... Oh, they got insta-pick, that's why. So we're gonna wait for the barbecue at the end. I think someone's right above me, so I think he's probably gonna come over here. I think that might be Baker, too. We're gonna go to Shack Chen, which is actually kind of dangerous based on the Bamboozle. No Shack Pallet either. Bamboozle strong on Myers, that's for sure. Yep, I was right, was Baker. Ooh, we are in a world of hurt here, my friends. Got into locker fast enough. They're on main. I think he's gonna go to main. Why did you say that, Baker? Alright, we're gonna get our next charge of this. We're not gonna leave this alive, that's a matter of fact. I mean, overall, this Myers has played pretty well. Uses power appropriately. Let's use it again. As well as do our challenge. I think it might not recharge again. Yeah, we're done with it. We're off. Was that 4 or 5 times we've used our toolbox? I don't even know now. I don't even know. Well, might as well get some. That's gonna be a noof. Is he gonna slug for the 4K? No. Only problem is he's gonna get barbecue and chili on me, right? So let's try and use the information that he's gonna have against him. So we're gonna show that we're running this way. We're actually gonna run inside. So I think that worked. I wanted it to. We'll be able to get the unhook, but not the heal for obvious reasons. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. You are on your own. Oh. Well then, that's mildly unfortunate. She vaulted into the Myers. Don't know what's gonna happen there, but I guess we'll find out. Is he looking for me, maybe? He was right there. We saw him cross in front. Well, we'll send out Jen for more points. Might as well. Oh. Over there to the right. I saw him through the window. That's right, we thought he had monitor, not barbecue, but I'm pretty sure he has barbecue, not monitor. Maybe a dead rabbit, though. Because Terrius definitely seems small in tier 2. And again, Myers' Terrius is small as is. What the? I think he's looking for me. In all the wrong places, mind you. Like, if you thought I wasn't gonna be on gens, you're dead wrong. Okay, we can't just run away. Yeah, he's slugging for the 4K. He wouldn't think I'd stay here. Apparently he would. Apparently he would. I don't think he has enough time for the stock play, so we can try for the pickup if she's recovered. Nope, I tried. There wasn't much we could do there. It literally was try for the pickup play or die trying. And if she had just recovered a little bit more, we would have been there. But it is what it is. Alright. And let's also make sure to fix our camera. I thought I had, but apparently not. But with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the Myers. Let's see, how many times did we complete our toolbox? And answer is 4. Not bad, not bad. And was I right? No disco. Huh! Fair enough. I would have not expected disco there. I guess it makes sense on the first, like, gen. But fair enough. I would not have expected disco in the slightest. Let's drop them follow and a GG well played.
I'm all charged up.
Always here to support other
GG's, and thank you for the
content
follow.
creators.
How do you say it? Is it
I hope that
Spear? I'm just
you
gonna call you Spear.
have a great night.
Spire. Spear. Spire, Spear. I'm bad with English.
All good, all good.
Always here to support other DVD content creators. I hope that you have a great night/stream. Thank you.
No worries, no worries.
I hope you also had a great stream and a great rest of your night.
Thank you, I appreciate it, friend.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anytime, Baker, anytime. Looking for a Shinx, a very special Shinx. My little shiny boy. I'm looking for a Shinx, very special. I take it you're looking for a Shinx there, sister. You just had an epiphany, and what is that, Arctic? Also, Shelby, Arctic, if you guys, you know, have 3 people or are only 2 people between you and want to play some Dead by Daylight, you're more than welcome to. We're going to be going probably for, like, maybe 2 more matches. I know what would make my David outfit complete, and what is that? What is that, friend? All right, we can take out the build to last. What do I want to use instead? I guess let's go with the... Hey, hello, Shelby. Let's go with the daily build. With We're Gonna Live Forever and a singular toolbox. Ah, yes, the David outfit. Yeah, Fancy Felix, a very bright Michaela, and then, like, it's stages of a party. You have your very formal party with Felix. You know, you have to dress up. You know, be your very fancy best. Then we have the pre-party Michaela. You know, she's ready to go out party at Halloween. And then we have post-party David. We got post-party David. The leprechaun hat from the Rift makes this outfit perfect. Oh, God. That's its stages and types of parties we see here. Post-party David is a mess. Post-party David's a bit of a mess. I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree. Oh, criminy. Let's take a look at our blood web, see what we're gonna grab. Post-party David's a fun time. I'm sure he had a fun time. I don't know if his, the people, taking, the hosts had a fun time, whatchamacallit, not engaging him, being hosted. This is Michaela outfit. Kiki won't let me play in comp. I wonder why. I wonder why. I have a sneaking suspicion, though. It's too bright. Just a little bit. It's a bit bright. It's a bit bright. Like, did he have too much to drink and maybe saw too many aliens? Maybe. Do we blame him? No. I don't blame him. I'm just saying that, you know, it's a choice right there. It's a choice right there. It is a choice. Almost done with Jane, though. Then we have 12 more survivors to P2. We're getting very close to P3 and everyone. We're getting very close. Is the mood? I'm here for it? Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, need to complete this one last toolbox. We're gonna live for our BT. We'll make it. Sounds good. I'm running my deli build. In addition to we're gonna live forever because I like my blood points. So let me unhook / heal you. I need at least one unhook. Then yes. Then yes. I need one hook. One unhook. Then we're good. Alright. I'm so happy to see that Q3 qualifiers are, like, already filling up. We almost have qualifier 1 filled with 8 people, which I'm very happy about. I am very happy about that. Just need 3 more teams for Q1. We've officially our first launch. And I'm hoping that people fill up at least qualifier 2 as well. But I think also there are a few teams waiting to see if they end up first or second. There's probably like at least 4 teams. We have Odium, Golden Wolves, then probably Sample Text. Oh god, we have like at least 3 or 4 teams in Group B that are probably waiting until the end of the season to figure it out. Because, like, think about it. If you look at the standings for Group B, we have Monarchy, which technically isn't going to be a team. I think their team is becoming a different team name, which I don't know what their team name is. We have Divine, who's also not going to be a team, to be fair. Then we have Shadow Wolves, who has not signed up, but they said they're going to. And Sample Text, Purge. And those are 3 teams that have not signed up yet already. So we do have a number of teams in the wayside. I think Mirage is also joining under a different name as well. Remedy, I think, is joining. Cello Eddie is also joining. Odium, I think, is not signing up yet under the assumption they might get an invite to Season 3. Cerebral Assassins already has signed up for qualifiers. Also, we're going to need... We need more refs, is what we need. If you guys know of anyone who wants to be a ref, we need more refs, because how qualifiers is going to work, it's a 4-hour block. It's going to be a lot more manageable than our current setup, because our current is, you know, 1 hour and 30 minutes, roughly, like an hour to 30 minutes, break, then hour and 30 minutes. Announcement, look for applications. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. The biggest thing is, like, I want to take internal referrals first, and then I'll let you judge people. Yes. Because how it's going to work for qualifiers is it's going to be from 12 to 4, basically, is going to be our day for the month of March, is 12 to 4. So we're going to have, starting at 12, round 1, 2, round 2, 3, round 3, no, 12, round 1, 1, round 2, 2, round 3, and 3, round 4. We'll have more time once you recover from surgery. Sounds good. But we're going to probably need at least 4 refs per day. Well, not entirely. Yeah, we're going to need probably 4 refs per day for the start, right? Because round 4, we'll need 4 refs to cover all 4 matches. We'll be streaming one of the matches. Then we're going to have round 2. We'll stream one of the matches. We'll need 4 refs. Round 3, we will not need 4 refs. We'll only need 2 refs. Yeah, round 3, we'll only need 2 refs. Because by round 3, 2 teams will be DQ'd, basically. Because they won't be able to get a 3-1 record. And then round 4 we'll only need 2 refs. So we need 4, 4, 2, 2. Yeah. 4, 4, 2, 2 is what our day looks like. So it's not going to be like a full jam-packed day, but those first 2 rounds from 12 to 1 and 1 to 2, we're going to need like a full staff, basically. That's what it's going to look like. Ooh! That's my reaction to that one. Ooh! Alright. And I don't want to, like, have people do, like, the full 4 hours. Though it's, like, I guess it's manageable. Right now we have, like, 2 people doing 4 hours already. But we need 4 people to do at least 2. And then 2 people to do 4, at least. 2 doing 2, then at least 2 doing 4. That should be a good time. Should be a good time. Oh, and then we've already raised, what, $37? The active enforcers are me, Geeky, Arctic, Keeperly, Liz. Yes. Yes. I think those are, right now, our actives. I might have to, like, start removing people's enforcers roles. Maybe you can, get some more people on how do we get here. I mean, you guys are the mod team. Get some, like, get Psycho. Have him become a ref. Let's use our toolbox. It's a pig. You can't leave. You can't leave. I like that Dwight is the only one on the ground. He doesn't enjoy the boobs. Dwight's just here on the ground. Freaking fantastic. Freaking fantastic. What is this Dwight thinking right now? Like, what? I wonder what. Okay, Dwight. You get the boop too. You get the boop too. Okay, what is Arctic doing? Arctic, why are you going to hook? Why are we doing this? Oh, why now are we gonna do gens? Okay, Dwight's going over and saying hi, apparently. Apparently Arctic has made a friend. Oh, there's a Sabo. Was that Dwight? Did Dwight Sabo? Dwight. No, get off the gen. I want to 99 it. I don't want to pop it. Yeah, go do a different time. I'm gonna 99 it. Don't worry about it. I'll 99 it. And that is as 99 as 99 can get. Oh my god, Arctic. The pig didn't want to kill us. Okay. We had a boop party. We came say GG. They're on cross-platform. I'm innocent. What did you do to the poor pig, Arctic? What did you do? You broke the pig's heart by offering yourself to the hook. You broke the pig's heart. I'm glad I freaking used my toolbox. He just booped. Alright, repair a total of 4 generators while cooperating with other survivors is what we are going to try and do. Or we can do earn 8 emblems of gold quality or better. Let's do repair 4. Let's do that. And told her to take me with her all eternity. Traded off boop. She kept swiveling her head between us and she couldn't murder us. Oh my word. Okay, we're changing to our prove build. We're too cute to murder? Apparently. Apparently. I just love, though, how, like, we circled around the pig, And the pigs is like, all right, so that is what you get when you play with us. Descene pigs. Descene pigs. Okay, fair, fair. Oh my word. I still love the fact that Dwight was just sitting there on the ground, bleeding out as we booped the pig. It's like, okay, enjoy, Dwight. She accepted our boop. She did. She did. If I'm gonna run prove, we could go resilience. We could go resilience. I guess we could go resilience prove build. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Or, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go with the Neither build, because I actually generally like running this build. Neither, the resilience. And last but not least, this is not happening. We'll run a good old commodious toolbox. And we have socket swivels and the scraps. Cool. Oh no, I need to co-op gens. Never mind. I'm not gonna run this build. I need to co-op them. I can't just do them by myself. Alright, fine, fine, fine. We are going to instead run Prove Thyself and Situational Awareness. That's what it's called, right? That's what it is now. Prove and Sitch. Yes. So you guys see a yellow gen. That is where I am with Prove. What else can we do if we're co-oping on gens? I'm trying to think. Co-op gens with Prove. What else would benefit from that? I mean, there's leader. Always good leader bonuses. But that wouldn't really work. If someone else is injured, yeah, that wouldn't work out too well. Unless they're healing themselves, in which case that would work. What else? What else? I guess I could use Bond to find people rather than them trying to find me. That's an option. There's really anything else for co-op in that regard, is there? Not really. Oh, so this doesn't have to be in a single match? No, thank God. Thank God that doesn't have to be in a single match. I guess we could just go with like BTDS and call it a day. I don't think there's really anything else that would work in that regard. There's Fast Track. I mean, Fast Track does help with gens. But only when people are getting hooked, I suppose. Not much else, though. Yeah, it's kind of just those. So I think we're going to keep it as is, and I guess we'll bring a med kit and call it a day. The Jonah perk that sounds as a skill check miss. You know what? Depending on the people I'm playing with, that's not a bad idea. Shelby and Arctic, though, I have faith that they can hit their skill checks. I have faith they can hit their skill checks. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There are some guilty ones where I go, do I need to bring corrective action for you? I'm gonna fuck up all your skill checks now. Fine, I'm gonna bring corrective action. You're gonna jinx you. Fine, I'll bring corrective action just for you, Shelby. We're gonna take off decisive for corrective. There you go. Now it doesn't matter how many times you F up. You got corrective. Oh, my word. Depending on how long Q... Wait for what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like being corrected. Well, if you don't make mistakes, you won't get corrected. It seems mean. Oi. Just let me mess up and live the consequences? No! No 8-second regression for you. Now, if you want to make a game out of it, Arctic, and see how many times you can miss skill checks, draining me of my corrective action stacks, you can try. I will challenge you. get onto gens with me if I prove thyself, and you can try and deplete all my corrective action stacks. Well, we'll see how that goes. Which means I'm gonna have to hit great skill checks to rebuild my stacks. Get them stonked, exactly. Or I was gonna have to hope and pray that I'm able to keep up enough stacks to combat Arctic's missing of skill checks, because it's like, what is it? Every 4 seconds, there's a 20, like a percentage chance. I think it's still 25%. I think it's like a percentage chance that a skill check happens every 4 seconds. I think it might be like every 4, it's a 20% chance. Yeah. Like, I'm not even going to be on my controller. I'll be on TikTok if you need me. Oh, what are you going to use the frickin', whatchamacallit? The one, I guess you can use the beta feature now, yeah. Where you just be like, okay, gotta do other things. Hey, if I'm able to complete generators with you on it, all the power to you. You do you. I have a love-hate to the beta feature. I don't like if I could choose what interactions it affects, then I would be fine with it. As it stands now, I don't like it. Like, I want it to be that I can let go on gens. I don't want it to be I need to let go or press cancel with Unbreakable, right? Well, so far, no one's missed a skill check. So far, so good. Halfway through a gen. Oh, there's one. Arctic? You might want to move, friend. Someone also just needs to get the box. Someone needs to get the box. Oh, there's Shelby taking a body block. Very nice, very nice. Gonna get some stacks back in the meanwhile. Corrective action. And then I think I have to go for the box as everyone else is injured. And that might be a good play. Alright, Yui, I think, has the same idea for the box. We have that gen pretty well progressed. I have to get my medkit, though. Yeah, chain hunt's about to begin. It's about to begin. I'd rather interrupt chain hunt if we can help it. Shelby has it. I shall body block for you, friend. Let's see. Will he try and teleport? That's a no-go. We're good. And then we do have that gen back here to jump back on if someone wants to join me. Would be good. Ooh, Scourge Hook Pain Residence. I see, I see. Alright, alright. Shelby takes a hit. Is it going to be a 1-for-1 trade? It's... No! There's the BT. I don't want to pop this gen. Dead Man Switch, Pain Residence. Noted. This man does have the Dead Man Switch. Looks like he's going after Shelby. Yes. I shall be your pallet. Oh. Well then. That's unfortunate. That's mildly unfortunate. See, I thought he was still behind us. He went the other way, and I don't know why. That's very, very strange. Look. I did not expect him to take such strange pathing, let me be honest with you. That was like really odd pathing. we're just gonna trade them. That's fine. We still have that gen over there that's now regressing, unfortunately. Now I'm wishing I just popped it before Scourge Hook Pain Resonance took place. Pretty sure it just regressed it again, for that matter. Oh, someone's less than a boon, I think. I think that's Arctic. Uh-oh. No, they're around me. That may have not been a bless. That may have just been a cleanse from the looks of things. Ooh, they're around Arctic. Oh, they're looking. Let us run this way. You can pop this gen. No, no. On the gens we go. Arctic, did you mean to bring him to us? I mean, the gen was highlighted, to be fair. The gen was very brightly lit yellow, like, do not come here. Alright, think I can heal freely now. I was kind of wishing that Shelby was going to be able to use their "we're going to live forever." Good stun there, Shelby. Alright, I'm going to try not to mess this one up for you. I shall be your moving pallet, friend. Okay, not that way. Alright. I'm gonna go to the right. Hopefully you go to the left. Looks like that's exactly what happened. I made up for the mistake earlier. I'm just hoping that someone grabs the box soon. Alright, there's you with the box. Alright, let's try and find Shelby. Once again, act as their moving pallet. Oof. Well, I can't do much there. You went for the vault. Alright. Ooh. Unhook incoming. Try and crank this out, prove thyself. Try not to get grabbed in the process. Shelby down. I don't think you have DS, do you? I don't think you have DS. And that is mildly problematic. To be fair, one of those was my fault. Ooh, that was very close timing. Really? Well, I tried. You had to been like 99. The Yui kind of farmed you just a little. Just a little.
I'll tear your soul apart.
Well, that would be very rude, Cenobite. That'd be very rude. Yeah, no, I did not even think that he would ever go the direction that he did at Shaq. I'm like, wait, he's there? I should have probably stood outside of the pallet, to be fair, though. That is on me. Hi, friend. You want to heal me? Heals are nice. Do enjoy my back rub. Expecting him to go through too. Then you're there. I was like, wait, crap. Yeah, it's like, why are you trying to get back in? He's behind me. And then I was like, oh, he's out there. Huh! Ooh, what a thunk. Follow me, Arctic. Arctic? Arctic! Where'd Arctic go? Arctic! Come to the gen. Try and deplete my corrective action stacks. Hey, doggo! Thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm not healed? Oh, I'm not. Look at that. I don't know. So I don't know why it works the way it does. We still need to figure that out, why it shows other people's names when the person we're actually shouting out for some reason. But yo, what's up, darn it, Jarrett? Darn it, Jarnet. And Doggo, how you doing today, my friend? Hope they're doing well. How's your stream? Hopefully you had a great day. And darn it, Jarnet, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, here to teach kills play killer, and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. When fire, fine. I'm happy to hear that. You're gonna need to let go of the gen when he goes the hook. So, jump off the gen. Jump off the gen. Now go back on the gen. This way, Dead Man Switch doesn't activate. Also, somehow, Arctic has depleted 5 stacks of corrective action. How did you manage that? Alright, there's Dead Man Switch, seeing the bite. Hi, friends. I would recommend going for the unhook. We're gonna have to play some with our friend here. I guess I could try and go for this. I feel like this is gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Well, at least we got the Yui off the hook. Unfortunately, there. Oh no! I think you're close. You're close. Oh my word! That actually worked. Arctic, you genius! That was impressive. All right, so time for us to crawl, not recover. This is one of the few times where crawling actually is good. Let's crawl away. And I think we are at a good spot right here. Actually, maybe a bit further. Let's figure out where all the hooks are. Hook is back up. Oh no, are they gonna get the head-on play? Hey, look at that. I'm not ready for pickup. No, no, you want to leave now. You want to leave. All right, Yui's coming back from the pickup. That's good. All right, we're gonna do something a little bit strange. Actually, no, he can see me. Never mind. Hold up. That's not the gen. Hold up. We just left this here. I'm so worried right now. Where is he? Oh, he's right there on Arctic. There's the grab. Let's hope for a decisive. Yeah, Arctic does love sabos. Personally, I love them too. This gen was not the gen, by the way. I want to point out that regressed. Oh no, Arctic! Yeah, that's why DS into head-on's usually not a great idea unless it's like perfect. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to throw Yui under a bit of a bus. Is exactly what we're gonna have to do. So, because I can't be hooked again. Yui can be. Come on. I need a trade. No, she's not gonna go for it. I needed her to trade with me because it would allow us enough time for the final gen. If he goes for me, then there's no way. So I'll try and keep him off of that area and just keep onto the side of the map. Oh, pallet's gone. Hi, friend. Good stuff. I think Yui should be able to get out just fine. There's a 360. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna make it to either one of those. She's going for the box? Why? Go for the exit gate, you freak of nature! I gave you so much time! No way out? Oh, well.
I'll tear your soul
Oh, yeah, that's mildly unfortunate. I was so hopeful that she might get the idea that I was trying to bring aggro onto her, where we could then trade back, but no, she was having none of it. Unfortunate. I've been at this for about 2 hours, and Shiny Sphinx has avoided you. Where's my golden boy at? Oof. Did we finish? Only 3! God dang it! So close. So close, but so far away. Alright. I mean, her main hope now would be Hatch. Right? Check Shack for Hatch. Could be on the other side of that window. Unfortunately for Yui, it is not. And she is not paying attention to where he is in the slightest. She is a dead. That is for sure. But by the way, Arctic, once again, beautiful frickin' Sabo play earlier. I think he was very confused. That'll be a last one. Gonna go hassle Freelaw for a bit. Sounds good, sounds good. Besides, I think it is our last one as well, as queue times are a little bit lengthy. But with that being said, before we of course go, we're going to give them a GG well played to the survivors as well as the Cenobite. And then before we really go, we're also going to go find someone who we're going to go raid. Let me actually take a look. Is anyone on my stream team actually live for today? Looks like Grandmaster Phoenix is, and they're playing some Pokemon Legends Arceus. So we're going to go raid them. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all this weekend for Champions of the Fog. Otherwise, see y'all Monday at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!